107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
Let's go now live.
This is where we live.
Are you ready to get your world rocked?
That's what I'm talking about.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now,
Right now.
it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Let it play, Dizzy. Let it play.
I hate you so much. Bastardizing my boy's song.
Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the Sinning Show. This is obviously not John Sinning. You should probably know that by the song. Although I think that Sinning might like that.
No,
but you know it's a Sinning Show when you hear Dizzy crapping all over everything.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Thanks for stopping by and, doing the show.
Let me tell you how I got the call. I want to introduce JoJo as well. Why'd you turn? Oh, you're on 4. You're not on 3. Go ahead.
She expects you to always turn her mic on, just so you know.
I don't expect it. I just don't want to speak out of turn, so I wait.
Oh, listen, we're going to be speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, you and
I'm here
I,
for
yeah.
it.
I'm going to tell you now, adjust the attitude, because it's coming at you.
Oh, I think I'm good.
All over your face.
Yeah, I'm surprised you hear it. I heard you were going to get fired.
JoJo's trying to get me fired. First she's trying to hoard soda. Now she's trying to get me fired. We'll get to that, though. Johnson, I get the call. Listen, this is how it always works out. You know how it is with a 3.5-year-old, a 4-year-old, 5-year-old. You got Everly. You just 3.5 years ago, 3.5, maybe a year and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
Always up your butt. Always needing you to do something with them. Always wanting you to do something with it. You put down the soda, they grabbing it. It's theirs. This is mine. My soda. You try and go on your phone and look up something, do some show prep. You know what I'm saying? You know I like to show prep this.
Yeah.
You know,
I do. One thing about Mo, they call him show prep Mo.
Yep.
She pulls it out of her. My fault. So there is no respite when you have a child of that age. You are well
My
aware
child
of that.
didn't behave like that.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
that's
stop it.
fine.
I
You're
used
saying
to.
if you're a bad parent. But continue.
You don't forget, Everly's been over my house. All right.
So it's just with you it happens.
No.
Sounds like.
Anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, so Melanie and Bowie are going with 2 of our friends, Robin and Carrie, to Disney. They're Robin and Carrie out there. Carrie works for Disney, so they got some
that's
free passes.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But what was really nice was I am envisioning, because they left at 6:30. And I'm
you have
envisioning
the whole day?
Oh my God!
Peace and quiet.
Do whatever the F I want, and what I
Yeah.
wanted to do was get the workout done. I pulled 83 out. I pulled the CJ7 out, the
All right.
1983 CJ. I took the doors off, JoJo, and put the half doors on. Styling and profiling.
What are we talking about?
His Jeep.
A Jeep.
Oh, a car.
Yeah, oh, it's a Jeep. It's an
car.
SUV.
A vehicle.
It's not a car.
His automobile.
It's not an automobile. Okay, it's an automobile.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna meet my
Not as
boy.
fun as that.
And I'm gonna meet my boy Dave Meager up at Glory Days, and we're gonna drink and we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna drink, and then we're gonna drink, and then we're gonna eat some more. And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna relax, get an hour's nap, and then drive in and then do the Drew Garabo live show with my boy Drew Garabo.
And here you
had
are.
it planned, all at the doors off, JoJo.
You know what happens when you make plans?
Yeah. God laughs. So I pull up to I pull up to the parking lot of Glory Days. I have 1 foot out the door and onto the ground. One, and my phone rings.
Oh.
And you guys are probably like me. You'll text people back and forth, and you know when they call you,
you got to pick up.
that sums up because you have an established text relationship. So a call implies some sort of urgency.
It better. If you're calling me, it better be emergency.
All right.
Text me.
So I pick it up and it's John, and he's like, "Hey man, I got some, there's some things going on with his dog." He talks about it. I don't think I'm talking out of turn. I'm not going to get into specifics.
People could kind of put it together.
Yeah. There's some things going on, and it's playing out in real time. Can you go in and do the show for me? And I said, of course, 100%, absolutely. And then we talk a little bit, and then I hang up, and then I walk in. I say, Dave, give me 2 beers to go.
Take these bad boys on the road.
These are going on the road. So here I am gave Dizzy and I an update. The dog is at the vet. They're not sure what's going on. He may pop in. I said, I'm here already. Drew's coming in at 3, as he always does. Yeah, we've got you at least for an hour. And I said, just, if you need to be there at the ready, if something happens.
Just be there.
Yeah, just be there. I'm here already.
Yeah.
So you've already ruined my afternoons.
Good point.
Just take the day.
Speaking of ruining afternoons.
I know, you're the worst.
Let me ask you something, Dizzy. Have you ever gone into JoJo's office and seen the stockpile of sodas and snacks that she has?
Yes. I don't want to get ahead of this, but I know what the reasoning is. In fact, the reasoning I'm talking to right now.
Oh, my God. Come on around here. I was just about to put JoJo on blast. You magnificent animal. What are you doing? Look at you. No, come. I'll switch.
Yeah, I'll switch.
Okay. All right, hold on. We got the. We'll get back to how JoJo tried to get me fired.
You're a trash ass piece of.
I'm a trash ass.
Yes, you are.
Dizzy was just calling you a trash ass.
No, he was not.
Dizzy, who was you calling a trash ass?
I didn't call anyone a trash ass. I said I know the reasoning behind
that stockpile of sodas that JoJo has in her office.
What do you think the reasoning is?
Because she's greedy.
You don't think it's because someone in here, in this very room, has sticky fingers?
By the way, which don't even stop him from barging into my office every day and stealing one.
We're getting ahead of ourselves here, people. What's going on with you,
man? Thank you. Sorry, I felt bad busting in here. The flow.
No,
was nice.
this is your show.
As soon as I heard the music and the first The Sending Show, I said I have to shut this down.
Yeah, God, thank you.
Did I not say Sending Show?
No, you said The Sending Show.
And
then I was like, and Diz wasn't even there to have my back, and it was just this whole thing.
I was still blown away that he stepped over your intro with his own music.
Yeah.
I was like,
I gotta set the tone, Diz.
The man has a yearn to host. He doesn't get to call those shots anymore. Thank you for doing this. Thank you. I was just coming up to say hello and bring a little gift for my appreciation of you stepping in last minute.
Yes.
He clearly missed the part where you were talking garbage about how you ruined his day, but by all means, give him a bottle.
I would just have been on the way up.
Yeah, he must have been in the elevator.
I assumed that was probably true. I mean, I gave him like an hour's notice. So.
You did not ruin anything.
And I can tell that you didn't really want to do it when you said yes. So.
No. I was just going in my head the adjustments I have to make. That's all.
Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. But
well, what's going on? If you care to talk about?
I mean, we can get into it real quick. It's been a traumatic morning in our house. We've obviously I've talked a lot about what's going on with our dog, who's been doing very, very good, and I don't really know if I should get into the gory details, but it was literally the most insane thing ever. He just essentially started projectile vomiting blood this morning, and our house looks like a murder scene. And he's at the he's at the vet right now, and I'm going back up there. But it was
came out of nowhere.
I mean, he's been great. I actually sent a video to our families last night and was like, look at this guy because he's been doing so good. And then I was laying down for a second, and I walked out in the living room, and it legit is a murder scene. Like, I'm telling you, as much blood that would come from, I'm sorry to...
Do you want me to come over and clean it so you don't have to?
We just got done cleaning it.
Okay.
It was, we had to cut the rug. We had to cut up.
You had to cut the rug out?
When I tell you, I almost want to share. I can show Joj the picture.
I don't want to see it.
No, you don't want to see it, but I'll show Joj just one part of the picture.
Well, it was funny because Mo was like, hey, are you going to be at the office for a while? Can you hang around? Oh, baby.
I mean, it's literally like nothing. I didn't think that you could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know.
So did they say anything? They're running tests?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. So it's a weird thing. I feel like I want to be here, but I also feel like I don't want to be here, and I don't know. So
even if you want to be here, your mind is over there.
Well, that's
it should be.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing where I feel guilty for not being here, but I feel guilty for being here and acting like everything's fine. So I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to come up and say hey and tell everybody what's up and thank you.
Right.
So
hopefully you'll be back Monday.
Yeah. Let
me know. I'm at the ready.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Nobody really knows what's going on, but it's just crazy. So
they won't let you be at the vet and kind of be at his side.
Well, yeah. That's where I mean, they don't want that, but we're kind of
pushing for it.
We don't really listen. We don't really listen very well. So we go to the Partridge right up here on 4th Street, which is awesome, and they got him right in. And it's I don't know what's gonna happen, but. Thank you. I just wanted to pop in.
Let me know
quick.
what you need.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Yeah. Love you, brother.
Love you back,
I'll hit you up a little later, dog.
Hey, what you got over there? Some Hennessy?
Again, sticky finger Mo. That is kind of racist.
That would be racist on you. You brought it for
That's what he's saying. Was it racist for him to bring it?
A little bit.
I think it's a nice gesture.
A nice racist gesture.
Listen, you like what you like, you guys.
You understand something. And Dizzy, be real with this. Yeah, white boy ain't never giving another white boy a bottle of Hennessy.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's that Remy Martin, dog.
Oh, the Remy, too.
Yeah.
See?
All right, racist with a class, a touch of class. All right, man. That's not at all. All right, where were we?
So you were questioning why she has the soda locked up.
That's
and
by the way, it's not even locked up.
because of you.
It's for when we have meetings.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yes.
Who has meetings?
The office.
Ain't no one going to those.
Yeah,
sales.
Exactly.
So it's for the sales team. Just say that.
Yeah.
No, it is for everybody in the office and when people have meetings.
Well, if it's for everybody in the office, why is a lot of
when
it
we
just
have
stocked up in your private refrigerator? We got a refrigerator in the studio. We'd like to see that.
That's
stock.
mine.
No, this one is.
No, in my office, that's mine. I bring stuff from my refrigerator.
Oh, well, why you let me take so much stuff? I thought that was company.
I don't let you take anything. You walk in and take it.
That's true.
Then you get mad when I say no.
He says to everyone else he's taking paper towels. It's for the company. Yeah, it's not yours.
Said that. I don't take your
It's not the company's paper towels I'm taking off.
Paper plates?
Paper plates spilling out of his bag.
Let's stay focused here.
So he comes barging into my office.
Well, we got to set up what's going on where you almost got me fired. So, Joe, I probably know
should be fired. Oh.
You should talk. I probably.
You ain't wrong. You ain't 100% wrong there.
I probably, correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Have known you longer than any other on-air personality at the station because the Miggs and Swig show used to bump up against my show on Saturdays, the Cat Named Mo show. And then you and Swig would hang out. I kind of wrangled you guys in the hanging over.
I probably Mike. I've known Mike longer.
Okay.
The longest.
Okay.
But yes, you.
Okay, so it would be Mike and then,
yes.
and then did you know Mike before you started working here?
Yeah, but not long.
Okay.
He had done some stuff for the DeBartolo Family Foundation.
That makes sense.
Yes,
okay. So you part of the show. You've been to parties at my house. I've been Everly and then Bowie get along famously. You'll give Melanie Everly's hand-me-downs. We go back and forth. We've been over to your house a couple of times, which is have you ever been to JoJo's house?
No, she will not invite me.
Dude, you got to carve out 5 hours.
Yeah,
just to get to that.
I don't really want to go to Georgia. So.
You really don't.
Rude.
JoJo knows that you are friends if you make it to her front door.
I was giving him stuff. That's the only, and it was a whole play set for his daughter and a recliner that I couldn't carry myself.
story has changed now.
Of course.
And let me tell you what she was doing. She was
For
not,
free.
She was not paying a mover to come and pick up stuff.
For you? You weren't paying a mover.
You called
It was
me.
for you.
Asked her to drop it off.
You called me, said, "Hey, do you want
bringing
this
you
stuff?"
a rocking chair for anyway, go
all
ahead.
I'm saying is you live very, very far away.
I've made that very clear.
And she is, and it's not just the distance. It's one of those situations where you arrive at the entrance to her subdivision. It is another 30 minutes of turns and twists and circles. It's like 35 minutes.
6
yeah, you're right.
maybe.
So I say all this to say, JoJo and I are old and good friends. Would you disagree with that?
JoJo's
I would.
not old, first of all.
Shut up. I'm trying to be serious. Old and good friends.
Oh, now you want to be serious.
We
When it behooves you.
Anyway, so
This is what you do to people. I'm gonna do you to you.
Mo likes to tap dance before
Yeah.
he
maintain low tones, girl. Maintain low tones.
I don't know
Is that how I sound? So anyway, JoJo and I, and when you're old and when you're good friends, you have an established kind of communication that you might not do with anybody else. You and I, when I come in, is what's up in word? You like what's up
I
in
go,
word?
don't say that. And then I say, what's up, N-word,
What's up,
though?
N-word? What's up, N-word? And I'm back, N-word. You like what? And back and forth. And we can do it in the company of John because John's our boy, and John knows and whatever. I don't do it as much with Drew because not that Drew would care, and I've used the word in text with him, but
I've used it accidentally to John Brandon before I go.
Oh, so
I don't think he liked that.
no, I've never done that with John.
He's giving me a good shift. I go, my N-word. I go, and immediately he's like, my bad.
Did you say the whole word?
I said it was a text.
He probably felt
it
like
was a text. I was like, my.
Wow.
he probably
And
felt
then-
special.
And then he goes, it's okay, I love you too. Or something like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I'll do that to Count all the time.
Oh,
And
Count is a kid. He says it back to me.
Yeah. He's never done that to me. Anyway, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? It was the day before. So the day before, like every now and again, I'll just barge into her office and we'll have conversations. We'll talk. But I'm always like, give me one of them. Okay. Oh, I say, can I have a soda, please? And
No, I say, Bowie, that is not how you ask for something.
so anyway, every now and again she'll give me a Coke Zero. All I ever want is a Coke Zero. And so I came in 2 days ago, and Dylan and Jenna were in there. They were talking and whatever, and I busted in. And what?
Well, Mr. Cheapskate over here didn't want to pay for parking at Emily the other night.
Why should I? I'm there in the
I don't
company
disagree
business.
with you.
Okay,
but
I forgot about that. She wouldn't reimburse my parking.
I told him, I said, yes, I'll send you instructions on how to fill out an expense report.
Of course.
Like I do for everybody else.
You have to do that.
Oh, it did. I had her food. I said, well, I'll just go ask
He didn't.
Jason.
I knew Jason wasn't in his office. I said, yeah, you go ask him.
I'll ask Jason to tell you to pay my parking. And so I was over there, and I'm like, yeah, I just need the $20. That's like, yeah, let her know to pay me. And then I come back in, and I'm like, you clearly heard me talking to Jason.
Yeah, clearly. I heard him talking to Jason who wasn't even in the building.
Whatever. You think you're so smart. So that's how it started. I'm like, can you reimburse? So I would have paid for a soda, but she wouldn't give me my $20 that she owes me back. So then she said I couldn't have a. Oh, so then
I said you can't have one. I said you can have one that's in the break room.
Wait, because first I called you. I think I called you lazy.
Yes.
Oh,
you did.
The girl that does the most work in the office. That's funny.
Which did not sit well with Dylan or Jenna because their heads
snapped.
Oh my God! Like, how dare you say that?
Okay,
you would have had a better chance of walking in saying, "What up, my Edward?"
Yes,
Dizzy, you know me, and JoJo knows me. It didn't phase her. Clearly, I'm joking because how am I calling somebody lazy because they won't do something that I can very easily do?
Yeah, but you got to read the room. You know that they're not your audience.
He does not know how to do that.
I say that because I know they're gonna look at me and go, "What's up with this kid?"
So then
I've been here 10 years. People don't know Mo.
Then he proceeds.
So I go, oh, that's just lazy or whatever. And so then
he started to walk away. Then he walks back in.
As I'm walking, I'm going, what a loser.
Comes back,
turns around,
makes a comment about.
Oh wait, I Oh, I asked for the soda and she wouldn't give me
I said,
one.
no, you
She
can
said,
GTFO.
and then
You said that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then Jenna walks over.
No. Before that,
Before that?
you told me.
Oh, you're talking about with the nice?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was when I came back to try and get because I came back to apologize.
Oh, yes.
So what happens is
After he calls me lazy and a loser.
You say get the F out.
And he's- Yep.
I walk out. I walked out before you said get the F out. So and we're vibing.
Bantering, yeah, having fun,
And so
yeah.
I turn back around and I go because I want a soda. I go, JoJo, I'm sorry I called you a loser and lazy. Can I have a soda? And she says no.
I said no.
And I'm like, well, but I am apologizing. And then I go, oh,
Because you want something, you're apologizing.
And then I go, by the way, your tatty's looking real nice. Although I didn't say tatties.
Oh, my God.
But they were looking nice. They look nice. right now.
You said that in front of Dylan and Jenna?
But the best part is, without even missing a beat, Jenna looks at him, walks over to my fridge, grabs a Coke Zero, cracks it
Pops
open, and
it
starts
open.
drinking it. And I just said,
Well
get it,
done.
girl.
And I'm
I wish
looking-
she was in the office.
and I'm like,
Have the Coke Zero,
I'm
girl.
like, wow. And she announced that she was going to do it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this.
I said, okay. And then I said,
What did you say when
bye, Mo.
What did you say when I said you had nice tatties? You said, I know. I know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to put them on the glass. I'm going to comment.
I mean, I didn't really. They're just there.
Baby girl, they were on the glass. They were on the glass.
What was I wearing yesterday?
Oh,
Something lower
They
cut
were.
than that.
Oh.
You
They were.
Yes, thank
Were
you.
they? Thank you. Oh,
yeah. That was yesterday.
Oh, did he?
2 days ago,
Yeah,
2 days
did he-
ago, yeah.
So he
No, that was-
commented on it too.
because I'm in my maxi phase. It's summertime, so I wear all my dresses.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was barely covering nip.
That's not true.
It was nip level.
I'm professional.
Dizzy, you said something about it.
It
too,
may as
didn't
well
you?
had a pasty on it.
No,
pretty
you lie
much,
like a
pretty
rug.
much. She
Anyway.
did she have them on the glass?
No, you did not get a Coke Zero.
You're not going to rope me into whatever you may have going on with Jenna and Dylan.
So anyway, it's. I think everything's fine. Blah 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 blah.
I will tell you, you did not think everything was fine
Why not?
because you text me.
Oh, I text.
And it was like that half-ass, I'm not going to apologize,
No,
but I am going to make sure we're cool and that I didn't do anything wrong. You text me?
I did. Hold on, but let me.
He hit you with the most special,
Hold
yeah.
on, let me tell you this. I knew you were fine. I didn't think about it. But every now and again, if I go hard, I'll go. I'm joking, right? I just and you.
But I'm saying,
yeah.
so you knew?
Well, no, I do.
It was a couple steps
Well, hold on. Time out for a second, though.
You got to push the envelope. If you ain't pushing the envelope, what you in it for?
I will say he shouldn't have said it around then.
Yeah.
But he's not being Mo.
Oh, I know.
Oh no, she knew. And
I don't think. No offense. I don't think he had anything to apologize for because that's just Mo. But probably shouldn't have said it. in
I
front
mean,
of
does
those
that
two.
excuse the behavior to just
Sure
come
it
in and
does.
think he can take things without having to ask
Yeah.
or
Hold
demanding
on.
things or commenting
I
on
asked.
things
I did. I asked.
in a workplace environment?
I asked. What workplace? I asked.
We all know we're all buttoned up here.
Yeah. Everything works like a finely tuned clock.
So what happened after that? Everything was cool, though?
Yeah, I mean, she was like, "Yeah, I know," and then I called her loser again, and, and I'm over text, and we were fine. But then I go in yesterday to shake her down for a soda again.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yo, just bring your own, dog.
She gave me
That
that
is
one.
what I said.
Well, now
Listen, I bring my own because I know how hard it is.
fine. Listen, what if I bring like a 12 pack and I have you store it in your office? And I just go,
Okay.
okay, I'll do that. So because I can't remember to bring all this stuff. Anyway, and then she said, "What did you say?"
I said, boy.
So we're on the next day and you're
Well,
asking
the
for
next
another
Yes,
one?
this
No,
it was
that was done,
yesterday.
and I got a soda.
and
Yeah.
Then you asked the next day.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And she gave me one, and
The
then-
last one I'm
Well,
giving you.
well, we'll see. And then the jury's still out on that.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was agreed upon.
And then she
so
kind of whispers across the desk
maybe steer clear of Dylan for a little bit.
because of
He was not happy with him and the way
apparently
he spoke to me.
He came,
Thank you, Dylan.
Stop it! He don't. Clearly, I was. It's like saying.
Well?
It's like saying. It's like saying to somebody, "I'm gonna come in and get the keys to your car, and I'm gonna take it and I'll give it back to you in a week." And clearly, it's so outlandish. Clearly, you're joking, and maybe just some people just don't have that sense of humor where they recognize outlandish statements as such.
Both
You weren't
sides
so-
are right because I see your side and what you're saying, but also you can't say certain things against people you don't know like that.
Well, I didn't say
like,
against it, but in the company of, you do have to watch the company of other people.
So the same way I wouldn't walk into EJ's office and talk the same way I would if Dylan was in there. I wouldn't walk in, and say, hey, what up?
But my assumption is that Dylan has known me for 10 years. He has the behavior I exhibited in her office, aside from certain words that you can't use on air and certain things, you've been privy to that, witness to that for 10 years. We're boys. Everybody's an adult in there. Well, no, I don't think he's anybody's boy. he's an island unto himself, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But maybe a different generation. I don't know. Like, I didn't think Jenna was offended at all. Me and Jenna go back and forth when I'm laying on the couch and their door is open. But so that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't think Jenna took it as serious because then she went and got the drink and made it like, you know what I mean?
She joined in on the
but also
chicanery.
I don't think her as a woman appreciated hearing that part. Even knowing
which
you guys
part?
were probably close.
The nice tatty part?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, again, if you put them on the glass, I'm going to comment on them. That's just how it is.
You're such a jerk.
Sometimes.
This victim shaming son of a bitch.
Anyways, I was like, when did he say that? Yesterday? She goes, no, this morning. So he went home
in the office meeting.
Mad as hell. Had my back.
Good for him. And so I was like, oh, whatever. I was just kidding.
Yeah, whatever. He goes, I'm just going to walk around this way.
I did. Scared bitch.
I did do that. Ain't nobody scared of nobody.
You did. You took the scenic route. Still walking past his office.
He was fine. Then I had some issue with the lightning thing, and he came in and helped me, and everything was fine. But so he wasn't trying to get me fired. But
this is the guy who won the last Employee of the Month, by the way. This is who y'all voted for.
I didn't vote for him.
Yeah, whoever did.
Clearly.
I guess only Drew voted, and no one else voted.
And more the words of 45-47, I got more votes than anybody. It was historic. It was unprecedented, and I thank you. JoJo.
It had nothing to do with it.
Whatever. You know you love me. All right. Well, you're going to stay for one more? You're going to stay for the hour? Yeah?
Sure.
We only got 15 minutes. All right. We'll be back. It's Sinning Show.
You're listening to Sinning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we know most people don't love mattress shopping. In fact, many dread it. And why wouldn't they? Many mattress stores use high-pressure sales techniques like today-only pricing and tout features that don't really offer a benefit. They offer an overwhelming number of options to confuse things even further. At OMF, we do things differently. Our showrooms are easy to navigate, and our sales team actually cares. Our goal is to answer your questions, not pressure you into purchasing. OriginalMattress.com.
Have you heard of the new Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets yet? It's a lot of fun, and there's at least $250,000 in bonus bets on the line every single day. That's the minimum, and it grows fast. All you have to do is pick a side for $1. And there's a new battle every day. Matchups like favorites versus underdogs, overs versus unders, Florida versus the world. If your side wins for the day, you not only get your cash winnings, you split all those bonus bets. Check it out on the Hard Rock Bet app. Download it now on Google or iPhone, or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing. Made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
Drip, drip, drop. Are you tired of leaky faucets, climbing into a tub with water that never gets to that right temperature? Well, the folks over at Climate Design Home Services can help. They've got licensed plumbers on staff that can stop those leaky faucets and install a new hot water tank in less than a day, even the tankless kind that'll save you money. Doesn't matter if it's a clogged drain, sewer line replacement, or even repiping. Call Climate Design Home Services. They will take care of all your needs. 727-295-1572. That's 727-295-1572. 1572, or you can simply go to climatedesign.com and get that leaky faucet fixed today. Say goodbye to that annoying drip, drop, and go to climatedesign.com and say goodbye to those drips. climatedesign.com.
Work Zone Awareness Week is a reminder to prioritize safety every time you drive. Road workers are out there improving Florida's highways, and they depend on you to slow down and stay alert. Speeding and distractions put lives at risk, yours and theirs. Let's work together to protect everyone on the road. Remember, when you see orange cones, safety comes first. This is a message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
It's Sinning Show until 3 p.m. Or actually, Drew Garabo will be in at 3 to do a version of John's Joints. I am a cat named Mo, heretofore known as Maurice on Drew Garabo Live. And with me is JoJo. Dizzy went somewhere. He'll be back.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Do you have some drama on your phone just now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about my phone. Worry about yourself. I'm going to tell you what I tell my kid. Who do you worry about?
I worry about you.
No, you worry about yourself.
My ass.
That's how you're going to get your ass kicked.
Oh, are you threatening me with workplace
violence? That's what I tell my kid.
Oh, okay.
Worry about yourself.
We got to get them together again. Do you have summer plans with Everly? Does she go away to camp?
She does camps, yeah.
Oh, she does?
I work, Mo. So, yes.
What do you think I do?
Nothing. Until you come in at 4.
What about my day gig? And I am making a movie, too. I mean...
Making a movie.
I show you the scene I just shot. So she's... is it like all day? And
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I had her here a lot with me last year, and she loved it, but I just feel like she needs to be with kids and outside and playing more.
Well, yeah, and I would imagine you feel like it. I mean, well, she doesn't inconvenience anybody. She's not
she probably does, but...
You don't care.
They don't tell me. I ask. I try to corral her, but...
All right. How's everything with you? I like hearing you on the Johnny B after show.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be...
permanent?
Yeah. Well, I just was like, transition, and I didn't want him to, but it works.
Yeah,
so, I like hanging with him.
Wasn't like with me, but it sounds good. I like it.
No, it's definitely not the same.
Are you being facetious or is it different?
Well,
No,
of
it's
course it's
definitely
different.
different.
Yeah. You don't listen to it, so you wouldn't know.
The after show? I do. That's how I know you're on there all the time.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, then you would know that it's vastly different.
I don't know. Johnny B is always kind of come across as a Johnny B, a darker Johnny B.
Me? Is that what you just said?
No, I
He's
say
so
that.
stupid.
I said nothing. Can you, ladies and gentlemen, think of a movie? This is a question.
Oh, I'm terrible at
So
movies.
surprised we're talking about movies.
No. It's actually a situation in real life. Can you think of a film that benefited more from a real occurrence than Conclave? In other words, we now are in the midst of a conclave, which we probably haven't had in I don't know how long was he the Pope, but let's say it was 12 years. I have no idea. Let's say in 12 years, and you release a movie about a conclave that coincides serendipitously with the fact that we're having a real, and the streaming has gone up 100 and something %.
Yeah.
I can't think
of another time that was
another time where
like
there was
life
a movie
imitating.
life imitating art.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something around COVID. We just can't remember. There was something with pandemics
Tiger King, probably.
No,
well, Tiger. No, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there might been. Like, I feel like the Last of Us show came out around COVID, and that had to do with like
disease,
pandemic and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's obviously that's more like joking and
right. Well, that was also a video game prior, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
Prior to COVID, so it had already established itself.
I don't know.
I don't think that you can. I don't think that you can find one.
Know what I can find? A bunch of people who I just walked by in the office were like, Mo's an idiot.
No surprise there.
None were Dylan. I walked by, he was on the phone.
Tell him to kiss my black ass.
Oh my God. I forgot it was playing out there.
Yeah, so did I.
I didn't. You think? Listen, life's too short to worry about what other people think about you. It really is.
I agree.
You got to do you, and then the people that go along for the ride go along for the ride. The people that want to get off, let them
okay.
get off.
So hypothetically, you say what you said to me in my office, whatever, and Dylan is like not having it, reports you.
Right.
You get fired.
Right.
How do you?
I bounce back. I always do.
Okay.
I would think it highly illogical based upon the things that I know that other people have done.
Well,
at this
yes.
station
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it would never come to that. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but no, I would
because I know, do you, be you, don't, whatever. But like sometimes you have to do it within.
You got to understand that Dylan is he's a department head.
I know.
So if for some reason, let's say Jenna goes and mentions it to someone, and they're like, "Who was with you?" and they found out Dylan was there, we're like, "Oh, and Dylan just stayed quiet."
Yeah.
So he kind of has to. I get that you're saying though that like
I'm not about people being offended for other people. It's like I'm not about white people telling black people standing up for black people because they think there's some racism. If I hurt JoJo's feelings, if JoJo didn't understand it, if JoJo had an issue with it, now I have an issue with it. I don't need people being upset for other people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
get that.
My relationship and my interaction with JoJo is our thing.
Yeah.
If you are somebody else and you have a different interaction, then maintain your interaction and don't worry about what our interaction is.
No, I get that. JoJo and me interact different ways than other people interact.
Yeah. At the outset, I said you and I.
Well, no, because I was going to say, I know that like you and John at one point were on the same page because he was like, remember?
Who?
John Senton.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's because JoJo talks to me a certain way.
Right.
But when other people sometimes hear it, they're like, whoa. And we're like, well, that's just
And
how we
John
talk.
Senning finds me offensive.
Really?
I did not say that.
That was the implication.
Yeah.
John Senning said it, so it's fine. So I just dial it back.
Your language?
Well,
find you vulgar?
Yeah. Whorish.
Wow, damn.
Let's move on. I hate this.
So are we connecting a vulgar whore? Is that
Listen, I mean, facts be facts, though. Dizzy brought it up.
Well, I didn't say all that.
I think
certain people aren't privy to certain relationships, so when we act a certain way,
right?
Like, for instance, if we talk the way we talk, Nicole might not like it.
If who? You and JoJo?
Yeah, if we're talking the way, Nicole might not like it. She doesn't mind because she gets the relationship we have.
Right.
But there's people like that who'll be like, whoa.
But now let me ask you something. If Nicole said, I don't like the way you interact with JoJo, I wanted you to stop. Are you stopping?
Yeah. Because that's who I'm with. I got to respect the person I'm with. I can't be like,
well, of course, I would respect that.
Yeah, and she would too. And I would tell her, I'd be like, look, Nicole feels a little uncomfortable. Do I think she's overreacting? Yeah, but that's my woman. I'm gonna respect her.
Right.
Right.
And at the end of the day,
she's the one giving it up.
I'm not big open, So I get it.
Yeah.
All right. No. I'm just.
I never want to be disrespectful. I just, yes, sometimes I take things too far or whatever, but
that's part of your charm. I mean, you are
and if
uniquely
you know me,
you, and I know you,
correct.
and you know me. So,
but I also know my audience.
yeah, you know, everybody's my audience.
Yeah, for a comedian, he sure does not know how to read the room.
Sure does not.
Clearly, I don't care about the audience.
Well, that's
He
apparent.
goes up on stage. I'm gonna just say what I want.
Yes, that's what a comedian does. They go up on literally.
But they're coming to see you, so they know that about you. You're not walking into some other room.
But hold on now. That's not necessarily true. There are a lot of times, especially coming up, and where there would be audiences that would come having no idea, what my style was or who I was. You know what I mean? But I would still be the minute. As a comedian, you start trying to tailor an act to an audience, you're going to fail.
I hear what you're saying, but
You're
there's
not doing
certain occasions
stand-up.
where you have to.
Well, yeah, you have to.
That's
You have
what
to
I
do
mean.
it. Well, no, obviously,
I get
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying, and I'm not saying it as bold as that.
Right.
I do agree with what you're saying.
When I did stand up on Carnival, you had to have a clean show. And
Yes,
you had to have
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I
nice
mean.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider JoJo's Office the clean show. that's the Midnight at X rated comedy show. All right there.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, she's got the drinks.
I will say with everything that's gone on with the new lineup, I love it, but I do hate that me and JoJo don't get to have our hangouts anymore.
I know.
Because we used to go in there and it was crazy.
Right.
You think
right.
what you said to her was bad. Someone walked by when I was talking to her, they'd be like, yo, pull this guy out right now.
Many a time.
Yeah, no, and I get that. I love where I'm at. Love doing what I do. I don't miss my autonomy because the only thing I could say I can miss oddly so is getting in Spike's ass every now and again.
Hey, yo. Probably could have worded that better.
And when Drew was out, when Drew was out,
did he wear the hat during it?
About a week ago, I had Spike in with me, and I was like, I kind of miss this banter a little bit, but
yeah.
A little bit of Spike goes a long way.
You're good now. You got your fix.
There were, I think we made it work, but there were times it was hard. It was
hard to listen to sometimes.
It was just hard. I mean, when you're a contrarian, when everything I say, you automatically say the opposite.
Oh, I've never experienced that on any shows.
Wait,
there's no show that has a personality who does that. Especially one that I've worked for a while.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do go on and educate me, Mo.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where everything
you say,
it's the
you say it's everything you say.
Everything you say.
Never experienced that.
It can get exhausting. Yeah,
I do not know that feeling at all.
But no, I'm very happy. Well, I can only be happy for my lineup change. I can't speak for everybody else. But I can understand you missing theater. You had just gotten that show started. You know
what do you mean?
The after show.
Oh yeah.
We
were definitely finding our leg. Well, we had found our legs. Me and Ethan. I love doing the show with Ethan. I think he's great.
I know
he's great on the bone.
Yeah. He was great on my rock show.
Yeah, he said he had more fun with me though. Yeah,
he's great
a lot
on
more
my
fun
rock
with
show.
me actually talking stuff.
I mean, he was just. You want to talk about a thief? First he steals you.
What do you mean?
You should know the first thing about thievery.
And then he stole Ethan.
How did I steal JoJo?
She was on my show first.
She was on Mig's show.
And then I pulled her onto my show.
Listen,
so you stole her, then I stole her from you.
Yes, and then you stole Ethan from me.
No.
Well, it just
I was on. I was.
What did you say? Because she's a slut?
I said, well, just now it sounds like she's a slut. Hopping from show to show.
I wasn't on a show.
Yeah, I'm playing.
You pulled me in.
I did, and I loved doing the show with her. And even when Corey came in, like we had a real good thing. That's why when I fill in, first person I call is JoJo, and then Ethan. I'm just kidding.
Well, what
I hit up Ethan immediately. I go, "Hey, are you free?" And he goes, "Yeah, anytime." And then I asked JoJo and Corey and stuff, and I love doing whatever iteration of the after show we could do. Because I think that we were really good, especially when we had all four of us. And
well,
just an hour
JoJo,
was not long enough.
and it's to her credit, to JoJo's credit, she can fit in with any host or any dynamic. And I don't know what that's about.
No, you're right. Because I feel like,
such a whore.
I know he called you a whore.
No, but not not to sound like I have an ego. I feel I'm a lot like JoJo. You stick me on a show, I'll find a way to work in and make myself.
You have to adapt.
I got to be honest with you. I had to adapt to SBK. I had to, and I've adapted to Drew, and those are
I would
two
agree.
very different personalities.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like I don't have a strong personality myself.
Yeah.
So you first have to temper your personality, and then you got to figure out how you can insert it within the other personality that you are now, underneath.
Exactly.
And not everybody can do that.
No,
Not patting myself on the back.
No.
I'm just saying I understand where you're coming from because
Oh my God, your
difficult
arms
thing.
look so big when you point like that.
Are you being facetious?
Yeah.
I told him it looks like he's gotten smaller lately.
Oh no, don't ever mock the muscles. Okay, don't mock the muscles. The muscles are looking strong. Girl.
Yes, I know, because you stop in my office to flex and kiss them every time you walk in the
And
door.
they never move. They just look gangly every time. I'm like, what are you showing me?
I was like, check this out. I was going, pretty, ain't it? Make you want to kiss her.
Every day.
And then I just walked out.
I liked him better when he was on at 6 o'clock.
Oh, did you now?
Then I didn't have to see you.
He looked stronger then, too.
Whatever. Haters. It's hate. I don't care. Hey,
what's happening with that hair?
It's gray.
You doing it? Just leaving it?
Oh yeah, I've left it.
Well, I mean, I see that.
I colored it when it started turning gray. I colored it for maybe a year and a half. And then I was like, oh, let me grow it out. It's a pain in when I have to get the new growth twisted, it's a 3-hour procedure.
Yeah.
I'm not a girl. I don't want to sit in a what do you guys call it? In a hair salon.
Yeah.
You just can't have someone slide over to the house and do it, bro?
No, because I got to wash it.
Yeah, you ain't got to
condition it.
So you haven't washed it since you started going gray?
I have.
Because my homegirl, she does house calls all the time and relocks people's hair. That's what it's called. You probably didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
No. Well, mine was twisted. It didn't lock. I got twist that didn't lock. Let me ask you something. Your girl is what?
What do you mean? Not Nicole. I'm saying like my homegirl.
You're saying like
and
white?
Your homegirl was what?
No, she mixed.
Okay, but when you mix, what are you predominantly?
Whatever benefits you.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever benefits you.
I'm not with someone that has come up with this hair.
Well, that's your fault then.
Oh
no, you mean Melanie?
Yes,
okay, no, but I'm saying you know people that could just come to the house and do it, dog. Then you could just watch a movie and chill and. You're doing it the hard way.
But what I'm saying is 3 hours is 3 hours, whether it's in my house or at a hair salon.
You could be like working on all those prolific writings and movies and things that you do.
And it's about comfortability. It's the same way Mike could record here for 4 hours or at his house, but he's more comfortable at his house. It makes more sense.
I understand what you're saying. With me, it's just the time that's uncomfortable. But more importantly, the process. I wasn't of dyeing your hair.
I know. I know because but men can get.
Do you dye your hair?
Yeah.
But how gray would you be if you did?
I don't know.
You just preemptively dye your hair.
Yeah.
Did you at one point start going gray?
Yeah.
I went gray young.
But like I want to let it go because I want to see what it looks like. But then I'm like, I can't go if it's like, ugly, and then I want to. But they do like a lot of girls these days will dye their hair silver and like it's like a color.
Right.
Gross.
I know, but I would feel like I would just look so old. I don't care about it not being black, but I don't want to look
listen,
60,
a lot. Shut up. a lot of people.
I'm so much younger than you. I can't look as old as you right now.
You look withered, dog.
F both of you.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. Calta Cruise 19 is happening on April 9th, 2026 for a 4-night cruise. We'll be on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, departing from Port Canaveral and heading to Coco Cay and Nassau. And we'd love for you to join the party. You can book right now. Email caltacruise@gmail.com to put your deposit down today. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
This is a cat named Mo, and All-American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range, wants you to know that education is the key to safety, and shooting is a diminishing skill, so classes and training are crucial. All-American Gunslingers has training from holster draw to pistol intro and rifle and skill drills. And don't forget, League Night is a friendly competition with new and advanced shooters every Thursday, 7:30 to 9:30, with prizes awarded weekly. All-American Gunslingers, your rights right down the street from the Gulf of America, your safety, your freedom.
Great Scott! Back to the Future is now on stage, and it's a jaw-dropping spectacle rapes USA Today. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious entertainment. April 29th through May 4th at Straz Center. Get your tickets yesterday at StrazCenter.org.
Over 700 new Hyundais, tariff-free at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing.
Diamond Days are back at the Golden Diamond Source, Tampa Bay's largest jewelry superstore. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. This means that if you finance $5,000, your monthly payment would be only $83. Best of all, your Golden Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. And listen up, all soon-to-be newlyweds, here's your chance to win a $2,500 shopping spree at the Golden Diamond Source, along with a wedding cake for up to 100 guests created by the renowned celebrity chef, the Cake Girl, as seen on the Today Show. Entering is easy. Simply visit the Golden Diamond Source on Almerton Road for your chance to win big. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. If you want your special someone to say yes, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Check them out at 3800 Almerton Road in Clearwater. The Golden Diamond Source.
Fuel costs add up. That's why fleet managers like Ed Keeley of Communications Unlimited are switching to Coast, the smart Visa fuel card designed to help business owners save on fuel and cut wasteful spending.
When we first started using Coast, we saved in the neighborhood of $22,000 from our previous month's invoice from our other provider.
Get fuel rebates of 4 to 10 cents on every gallon at Coast's 30,000 partner stations across the country, like Exxon and 7-Eleven. Plus, get greater control over your spending and block unauthorized purchases before they happen.
The biggest change is the controls that the Coast product allows us to have that the other vendor didn't. There was a lot of potential for abuse out there that became virtually impossible with Coast.
Go to coastpay.com/news and learn how to save an average of 10% on your fuel bill with Coast. That's coastpay.com/news to save 10% on fuel with Coast. Coastpay.com/NEWS.
Coast card products are issued by Celtic Bank. All card accounts are subject to credit approval. See terms at coastpay.com.
Are you worried about long-term injuries after an accident? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Before you settle, know your rights and know your options. Visit justcallmo.com. Let's make sure you're covered. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes. Plus, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOST to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOST for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOST for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
If you're hurt, accept no substitute. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention, plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at DefenderRuck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Mom and Dad seemed different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect moment to buy a new truck or SUV, guess what? That time is now. For a limited time only, Ford Motor Company is offering employee pricing for all across a full line of trucks and SUVs. Now, what does that mean for you, you might ask? That means you're going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays. This is an unprecedented opportunity that's going to give you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. Go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. They've got that brand new, big, beautiful showroom you've got to see to believe right on US 19 in Clearwater. You can even check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
At Florida Prepaid, we're here for all the grinders, the go-getters, the gifted, the talented, the unique, the spirited. We're here for the well-to-do, the just getting started, the budgeters, the big spenders, and everyone in between. Because we believe that every child deserves higher education, and our goal is to help families save for it by making it simpler and more affordable than ever before. So every child has the opportunity to shine. Plans start at just $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Ooh, ma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm, I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business calm at ooma.com/radio.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your team and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
I love this song! I love nachos.
Loving everything? You might be buzzed.
You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzz warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And his own story was as curious as his narrative. The tale of his life.
I'm in your head, Josh. I'm in your head, baby boy.
Analyst and pundit, a lyricist, compassionate and callous, a reckless hedonist, and disaffected malcontent.
I spit that wonder rhymer me and my conglomerates shall remain anonymous, caught up in the finest Get that type of media coverage Obama get. Spit that Kurt Vonnegut.
Texting people like a little bitch.
Who gonna bring the game back? Who gonna spit that?
You know the numbers to the radio station. You want to hate on me in person, bitch.
Find the price where the lepers and the lames at. Life is like a dice game. One roll can land you in jail.
I'd comment on you, but you don't do anything of relevance for me to give an opinion on.
Like slave blood in Providence Hall. Yeah.
That's how this ish work, boy.
Nigga die, nigga get high and watch the parade. Back in the early 90s, where they at? Get the gat was a popular phrase.
Senning Show, that's Dizzy. You know him because he's a part of the show. Co-host JoJo, you know her because she's on everybody's show. That's what that was not an insult.
Yeah.
It is.
But they all say.
The same thing about me. Well, we used to. Listen, you were Mr. Ubiquitous back in the day.
Yeah, not wrong. I was on every show.
Yeah. By the way, do you know how stupid it sounds for somebody to say to somebody that's on a talk station and a talk show that they love to hear themselves talk?
Listen,
boy, you stupid, Josh. You stupid.
I text him back, preach. I giggled.
I'd have done the same thing. Anyway, so and I'm going to wrap it up because you were going to make your point. I stopped. I didn't want to be tied down to dyeing my hair. So I figured once I let the dreads go completely gray, that I'm done. And
you wear the beanie.
I'm kind of halfway there. No, I don't have long hair to cover it up. Like
No, I'm saying not the Rasta thing. I'm talking about like the beanie you just used to wear. Like honestly, it was like a couple of weeks ago. It was all the time you were wearing it.
That's when it gets a little messy, and I need to go in and.
What do you think it's at right now?
And
this looks like you have a fro.
I think it looks real good.
Looks like you got a gray fro with a mullet made of dreadlocks in the back.
You're not wrong.
Like what?
You need to clean it up, baby.
I love our brothers with no hair like to comment on brothers with hair.
Hey, you asked my opinion. I gave it.
I don't know if I asked your opinion, but I think JoJo was the one saying this and that. But anyway, it's going gray, you know. So,
I know, and honestly, I want to go gray. I don't want to have to worry about coloring my hair, but I feel like I would look so old.
You're too young. That's why I started coloring it initially. Because
and by the way, don't get it twisted. I just do box coloring. I don't,
No, I understand
myself, and it, but I just feel like
you're in your 40s, early 40s.
Yeah.
I'm right, correct?
I said yes.
Okay, well, sometimes you say it and I don't understand your tone, like if you're being facetious now. But I thought you were in your early 40s.
I am.
You're too young to have gray hair.
But I do.
If you can do something about it.
But do I want to? Would it look terrible?
I wouldn't allow myself to go this gray in my 40s. No, I would color it in my 40s, probably. I think I would have continued to color it if I was in my 40s. In my 50s, what do I care?
Yeah.
At that point, that's a little closer to it, and it's also different for men.
Much different.
Yeah, men. It gives.
You still look handsome with it. We look old.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Not you specifically.
No. You said me specifically.
No,
You're
no, I
looking
didn't.
right at me.
Well,
Yes,
I'm
you were.
talking to you, so I would look at you.
You talk too much.
That's true.
So you got.
I like to hear myself talk.
I wouldn't have thought that you colored it, but I mean, it always looks. You're because you're Persian, right? But your ethnicity.
Lebanese.
What are you laughing? What, Dizzy?
You trying to make sense of stuff and being wrong?
No, but Persians and Lebanese, they have an olive skin tone.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I'm basically Kim Kardashian,
Yeah, well, anybody with an that's olive complected, dark hair looks gorgeous on them. Gray hair would be a drastically different look for you. Where don't you think?
Yes. But also.
Still hot, I think.
I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, yeah. But she's got pretty perfect bone structure.
That was too close to the word. Dump that.
Nah, man, it's too late. Sorry, I try here. I'll dump it. What are you, nuts? That's too close to the word. Sound like you said the word.
And you let it ride?
Should I have?
Too late now. Oh my God.
He didn't say it.
I didn't think he did. I didn't think he did.
No, it just sounded like
I said it with a D, but it sounded like the exact word.
It sounded like it, but I thought he said something that sounded like.
So it's on you now.
How's that on me?
Because they're gonna hear me on the recording go, dump that, dump that, dump that. You go like, yeah, dump it.
By the way,
idiot. Idiot.
10 minutes later.
Hold on. You say the word and I'm the idiot?
Yeah, because you're the board op.
I didn't think you would. Why would you say the word?
I didn't. But I got too close to it. And I was like, just for sake, because you can't say something that sounds like it, too. If I was like, holy, and then said S-H-I-P.
I'm going to go along with what JoJo just said, that we're both idiots.
Both idiots.
One of us is game fired.
Why?
It's probably going to be him. He's got 2 strikes now.
Your breasts are a lethal weapon, JoJo. You're going to get so many people fired. Wrap them up. Just wrap them up.
They are wrapped up.
Wrap them up, boy.
Wrap them. We're a turtleneck.
Yeah,
have some self-respect.
Exactly. Stop whoring around the office. Oh.
Well, what fun would that be then?
Do you have to color your eyebrows?
No.
No. Okay.
Not
All
yet.
right. So then.
You know what would help with that? $1,000.
Oh, yes, it would.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
The bone bonus keyword.
The bone bonus keyword is bills. Bills.
Yeah, why are you looking at me for? You're right.
I'll use it in a sentence.
Okay.
If you had more bills, you could do more things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like dollar bills?
Dollar bills.
I thought you meant like bills that you have to pay.
If you had more bills, you could pay your bills.
Yeah.
If I had more dollar bills, I could make it rain on JoJo's Hooters.
Yes.
I don't want to say the other word now. I'm too afraid.
For sure you shouldn't. Good Lord.
Well, you already said it. Sitting show. Hello. 1, 2. Gone.
Do you have them turned up?
Yep, sure do.
Okay.
It's not my first rodeo.
Well.
My first rodeo, JoJo.
He has no clue he's doing behind her. Don't.
It ain't
Hey,
been.
good job on the bone bonus.
How many times?
Did somebody message you and remind you?
No. I can't.
How did you remember?
My thing went off.
Oh, okay.
Again.
At 2:08?
No, at 2:05 it went off. It goes off of 155 to 2:05 just in case. Because me and John used to miss it a lot.
Yeah.
We'd say that like 2:15 or something.
You think it'd be so simple to remember, but you get into a conversation. And
I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
we just talked about
I
it
know.
like 5 minutes ago.
I was remembering the word because I thought you for sure would forget.
No, I wasn't going to forget it.
You're old enough.
I associated it with Monica and the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Yeah, to remember it. What were you going to say anyway?
I can't remember.
Anyway, go to the go to the Bone app and enter bills.
That's right. And if you get a number that you don't recognize within 30 minutes,
yes,
just answer your phone within the next 30 minutes because you would hate to win, and then whatever.
We should find some numbers that call and that 235 call.
That's rude.
Hey, you're on live with the bone.
Psych,
you didn't answer the bone bonus? Yeah. Well, you didn't win.
Loser.
Stop calling. I've learned it's not nice to call people losers. JoJo.
That's true.
Unless you're talking about Josh.
Wait till he pulls up on you, Doug.
Pull up on me. I dare you. I drive a silver Grand Cherokee. If I'm not in my 83, pull up on me, nickel.
You act like you got that thing on you all the time.
I always have that.
Car.
I always have that. Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Because you keep your bag space for plates and stuff in here.
Yeah, and
you got
soda.
no room for firearms.
It's always depends on how small it is, bro. That's all I'm saying. I don't even need that though. He can't run around the jacuzzi, let alone come at me.
Oh my God.
And you ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say that.
I don't think you've seen him. He's built like a transformer.
He fall like one too, from what I hear.
Jesus
Hey man, you want to come at me? Come at me, because I'm coming back all over your face. All right, now listen.
Yo. Hey, yo. That took a turn, dog. I was laughing so good I was with you till you said that, and it was like a record scratch. I'm like, wait, what?
Immediately.
Where did you go with that? And why did you dump that? You can't say that either.
You know what I mean. I wasn't talking about that, you know.
No, you did. You said it. They're going to have a long list of like,
I know.
210, you said this. 203, you said this.
Just the transcripts from the entire show.
And as soon as I walk out of the office, I'm going to see you sitting outside of it and go, this? You want to come on in? Somebody just walked by the door. I was like, oh no.
Now you get nervous?
I'm so glad this is a Friday and the office is cleared out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. What are you doing this weekend? What are you
Don't worry
planning?
about it.
Come on, tell me. You have some secret plans?
Yeah.
All right, I was going to invite you to the Pepper.
She's busy.
Maybe on Saturday.
She's busy Saturday.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Family stuff.
I get it. I understand now. Oh, well, go ahead, get to something, girl. You can say whatever you want. It's your show. You say whatever you want. I just sweeps up here.
Last year, had my birthday at this beach, right? I'm like, JoJo, come through. She's like, we'll see. I get the kid. See if I can make it work. Okay, no problem. She didn't make it, couldn't make it. I understand. This year, JoJo, you should come on and hang out on my birthday. Who's going to be there?
Listen to me.
Now.
That's
She found a babysitter.
Someone can watch her. Oh, interesting. Not last year.
Not last year.
No, that's what I'm saying.
There was no available babysitters last year. This year?
There was a shortage.
There's some openings.
It does sound awfully coincidental. But I assure you.
Please, I just want you to be
that
there.
is not the case.
Okay.
I think we're kind of missing the bigger issue or point here.
What?
Where's my invite?
You don't show up to nothing.
Well, can I get it? Let me get an invite.
No. So you can say no.
I wouldn't do that. Which this Saturday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your birthday?
No. Tuesday's my birthday. We're celebrating on the weekend because we'll be kid free.
Oh, okay. Where you gonna be at?
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
I want all these people pulling up. I want Josh pulling up.
Yeah, he's going to be mad as hell now.
Where Mo at? Hey, Mo don't be showing up. Yeah, but he got a baby.
From 4 to 7, I'm down. What's 11300 4th Street North? You bring your trash talking to here.
Wait, what address is that?
You're right here.
I know. I get it now.
You're literally. Depending upon what time it is, I may be able to make that.
Okay.
Because I don't have the rock show tomorrow because of lightning
Stop,
hockey.
Stop.
No, that's not true.
Stop.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to come and stay and hang. I don't have that luxury because I'm up at 3 a.m. in the morning for the day gig the next morning. So I can't even really, but I come pay my respects, turn.
That's what I said.
Turn. No, that ain't where you going.
That is why I'm going. I can't be out there all day. I still have to go back and get my child.
Yeah, so it has to be a quickie.
Oh, okay. So you're stopping over for a quickie then? It's going to be a quickie.
We're going to have a couple drinks, hang out.
Yep. People will be there.
What do you...
People will disappear.
No.
Like Sinning Show, what's up?
Well, hey, you guys know why Mo's upset and being so nasty today.
Well, first off, I'm not upset, you idiot, and I'm not being nasty either. So,
but do go on.
Yes.
But do go on.
Call me an idiot. He's upset.
Stop saying he. You're talking to me, dummy. All right, you're stupid.
I wanted to know. He was talking to us. He wasn't talking to you.
I gave him 2 chances.
He was talking to us. He wasn't talking to you.
If I'm the host, you go through me to get to you two.
You're just in a chair.
Yeah. He knew it was going to be something good.
I know.
You go through me.
So rude.
Let me tell you
take that away from me.
Let me tell you what's rude. Talking across from somebody. You're talking to me, don't go, you know why he. You go, hey, Mo, you know why you're. You don't go, you know why he.
No, because he's talking to the show.
I mean, he's talking.
He said, "Do you guys know why Mo?"
He didn't say, "Hey, Mo, do you know why?"
If I answer the phone, you address me.
Why do you always think you have to be right?
I don't think
Josh
so.
is on to something.
Josh, I side with Josh, 100%.
For sure.
Side with Josh. Team Josh.
Josh gets it.
If you don't think you're right, you probably shouldn't open up your mouth about something. That's how I believe.
Well, then you need to zip
Mo
it.
saw how the way it was going. He did that all the time. Spike, it would drive him crazy.
100%.
Because as soon as they're about to make a point about Mo, a good point, cut them off.
How do you if they don't make the point? How do you know if it's good or not? But how do you know if it's good if they haven't had the chance to make it?
Because I know you suck. He was gonna say you suck.
You should at least give us a chance.
If I said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. I don't need to stay on the call at the point that I know it's going to be dumb just so you can find out that it was in fact dumb. Once I know it's going to be dumb, I'm done with the call.
He didn't know it was going to be dumb.
But that's all subjective. Maybe
if the same call came through and it was about me,
of course, let it
that would
ride.
have played through. Yeah.
Let it ride.
First off,
you have talked to way more worser people.
Yeah.
First off, to say I'm upset when I wasn't upset. That's okay. That's
Semantics.
strike one. To say that I'm being nasty when I'm not being nasty. We have been laughing
That's
for
your
the better
opinion.
part. Well, no, I've been here. We've been laughing for the better part of 2 hours. So the first two things he said in the call were categorically wrong. What's the odds that the third thing he was going to say?
You think it was wrong. I think it's pretty accurate.
like
Look at you. Look at how upset you are right now.
That's like him calling in and going,
I'm angry. I'm enraged.
Listen, sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I cry when I'm angry, you know?
Yeah, that's girls. Guys don't do that.
That's like him calling in and say, you know why JoJo's crazy? And she's like, I'm not crazy. Shut him off, Mo. I wouldn't want to hear none of that. Shut your ass up, Mo. You're wrong.
And you think he's going to hang up?
No. First and
you would've let it
foremost,
ride.
I'm not being nasty, and I'm certainly not
You are
upset.
nasty.
So I can be nasty, and I can get upset, but I'm neither today. I'm in a happy mood. It's Friday. I got the Jeep out a little bit. I had some wings. Don't ever get grilled wings when you can get fried.
Absolutely.
I just there's nothing worse than, and it was the only meal that I could have because I had to come
You
in
got
here.
grilled wings?
I'm trying to.
This is why I don't let him say the N-word around me.
Shut up.
Got grilled wings.
N-word.
Grilled wings.
I'm trying to do something here before June 26th, so I'm cutting.
It's a midlife
I'm
thing.
cutting.
You wouldn't
No, I know
understand
Mo's
yet.
not black. He can't dance. He likes grilled wings.
I ain't
Rest
never
my
seen,
case.
First off, I ain't never seen you on the dance floor, Nickel.
People have. Because you ain't out
Have
there.
you? Have you?
Yeah. I've seen
Can
him
you
dance.
dance?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got some. You can forget. I was on So You Think You Could Dance. Didn't win.
You on what?
Yeah.
So you think you can dance?
The Canadian one, so it's a little easier.
Right? Is that
A lot of white people up there.
Can you YouTube that?
No, because I didn't make the top 20.
Okay, so you couldn't dance.
I could.
Well, apparently
They
not.
wanted me to do choreography. I go, what is it? They're like, jazz. I'm like, I'm good, Doc. I'm really good on that. I don't need to do no.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Hey, look at me out here. Imagine that being on YouTube. Me just doing that.
I would love to see that.
The jazz hands.
All that jazz.
Would you? What was your move? What was your signature move?
It was not like a b-boy. I was a crumper. So that was my style of dance, crumping.
I remember crumping, but it's like when you.
It's like fast and aggressive when you hit
Yes, I
the
got you.
moves.
I
It's
got
not
you.
like
I got
boom,
you.
bang, bang,
Yeah,
bang,
yeah,
bang.
I got you.
Being
yeah.
able to hit on the beats. It's
That was like
hard.
for about a year and a half, maybe that was hot.
no.
You guys should have a crump off.
No, I cannot dance.
I know.
You've never seen me try to dance.
Well, I can imagine. I see you walk, so I'm good.
I glide when I walk, girl.
You do not.
Stumbling, bumbling Mo is what we call it.
Dumb caller, they're the ones being nasty. How you gonna
I'm
come
funny.
at me?
I'm not nasty.
How you gonna come at me telling me I'm
And
being
facts
nasty?
be facts. That's not being nasty.
I have no idea how I lost that rhythm gene. But I just
you never had it. That's how
was not born with that rhythm gene. But
Would you rather have a gene like the rhythm gene, but you lose your locks? Like you would have not have the locks.
No,
you could just dance a lot better.
I love my hair. I love it. I
got to be honest. If I had a choice,
you'd have the hair.
I might be like, hey, give me my curls back, dog.
I mean,
Yeah.
Because those were my thing.
I'm up in my 50s and I got a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Probably until
You really
the day.
do. Yeah.
Probably until the day. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah.
Dancing, whatever. You can dance beneath the sheets. I can do that.
That's fair.
Nobody kicking me out of the bed for that. All right, you might as well stay for this last part, too, because Drew's going to be a
Oh, all right. I'll stay tuned.
All right. There you go. You got Diz, you got JoJo, and you got Mr. Know-It-All. That's all on City
Mr. Angry Know-It-All.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Nasty, Angry Know-It-All.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Brandon Honda is having its biggest used car event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, HRVs $14,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. We're approving all credit applications, plus make no payments for 90 days. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-527-9308 for more information.
John Senning here, ready to introduce you to a slice of paradise right in our own backyard. Kava Social Club, right across the Skyway in downtown Bradenton. A unique place to unwind and socialize the traditional drink of kava, known for its calming effects and rich cultural heritage. The super knowledgeable and friendly staff are going to take care of you, whether you're a seasoned kava drinker or a newbie. The extensive menu's always changing with new fresh drinks several times a day. Bring your friends, check out the huge tiki hut in the back, play some games, or just kick back and relax in this beautiful oasis. It's a vibrant community of like-minded folks. Make your plans to get down to the Kava Social Club today. It's a quick drive from St. Pete right over the Skyway Bridge and real close if you're in Sarasota. Follow them on social media at Kava Social Club for all the latest updates and visit them online at thekavasocialclub.com. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
This Ram Truck Month, Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is making it easier than ever to get behind the wheel of a new Ram. With over 1,000 vehicles in stock and zero down, 0% APR, and zero payments for 90 days during our Zero to Ohm sales event. Plus, we're proud to sponsor the Country Thunder Music Festival in May. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing. Made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie. Buy with zero down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. Zero due at signing. $25K 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, zero due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com. Tell them Mackenzie sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $17.48 per month per 1,000 finance. 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 5/31/25.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast and for maximum value. Mark, how does the guaranteed offer take the hassle out of selling a home while still providing a strong cash offer?
The guaranteed offer is the easiest way to sell your home because it's first all cash. There's no crazy contingencies. And guess what? You don't have to have Sunday open houses. We bring you a very strong cash offer. You can close in as little as 21 days, stress-free, so you can move on to the next chapter of your life hassle-free. It's that simple.
So you're saying I can skip the hassle of showings, avoid costly repairs, and still receive the strongest cash offer in the industry? Now that's the stress-free home selling experience I want when it comes time for me to sell. Mark Spain Real Estate has been serving families for nearly 30 years and has helped over 67,500 satisfied clients. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for the most money. Go to markspain.com and find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There is no obligation. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. An accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning, life, and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. Classes start May 14th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Minis and Kitties is coming to Mini of Tampa Bay Saturday, April 26th. Enjoy free refreshments, cuddle adorable kittens, and even adopt a furry friend from our Humane Society of Pinellas County Kitten Adoption Zone. It's going to be the perfect Saturday. Go to minioftampabay.com for details.
Integrity, respect, results. Farrah and Farrah, expect more. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
It's Senning Show. I will never get used to that. I will, but
you will. You will.
Yeah.
This is the first couple of days I was saying.
Yeah, it's Senning Show. That's Dizzy. We've got JoJo in here for the remainder of this hour. Drew Garabo, as he has always done since the inception of Senning Show, will be in at 3 to transition over to his show, Drew Garabo Live. Yes, sir.
Yesterday, got a new physician and stuff, right? So I went in, they're like, oh, let's get, some blood work, everything, just so we're all on the same page and we got your files.
Sure.
No problem. Got my blood, all that. They asked for a urine sample. Go in the bathroom.
Swap out some urine.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, doctors don't care.
Yeah.
I don't think they do.
Sign the cup, grab these the moist towels, pull my hand back, knock it all over. Over me, the counter, and even worse than that, because I'm panicking now, because it's everywhere, and I don't know what to do. I start scooping it.
Back into the cup?
Back into the cup. They're going to look at this thing and be like, why do you have so much bleach in your system? That's definitely
How are
not
you
okay.
still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's mostly bleach.
Did you tell them?
No,
Yeah.
I left it. And I'll tell you this right away.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
It
you
looks
just
like
put
there's
it,
a mess.
You
mate.
just put it in that drawer, that door, and go,
Yeah,
right?
they have like this big
I've knocked it on
silver
the door, but because when you go,
Yeah.
especially when you're pregnant, you pee every time you go for an appointment.
Yeah.
Which is so annoying. But yes, I've knocked them not all over like that, but I've spilled them and been so pissed because I'm like, now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I'm such a germaphobe. I just don't like that.
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
like so
Careful.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Careful with it.
Nicole, because the girls.
So you just left it there on the floor for the next person to go in
Oh my
there?
God, you didn't get told.
No, he said he did.
What am I gonna say? Hey, you know that piss you asked me to give? It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
Don't get me wrong. I tried cleaning it up right on the thing. Nicole, she was out with the girls and she went and picked them up, and then they were waiting for me outside, and the girls had to use the bathroom. They go in there.
In the same one?
Nicole has one of the girls has like a phone, and she has it down on the counter, and Nicole like took a photo. It's like, hey, we're in the bathroom right next to you. I go, that phone's in piss. And she goes, what do you mean? I go, I was like, I'll tell you when I get out. But she literally had to work all the piss.
Oh my!
But you cleaned it up.
No,
I mean it wasn't like a puddle.
I cleaned it up. You could still see it on the drawer, like the cupboard.
So that's not cleaning up.
Yeah.
And you might have dabbed it.
I dabbed all over the counter.
But then you didn't.
It looks like something
You didn't put like some hot water on a paper towel and like wipe.
Listen, I don't work for the people.
It's your oh my grossness.
I give the counter a quick wipe. And I go, that doesn't look good. I just left.
I hope your doctor's office is listening, and I hope that they fire you from being a patient.
I know, a brand new patient too.
I mean,
they can't say if it's me. Hippocratic oath. They got to keep my secrets my secret.
I can't wait to see what your blood work comes back like.
Yeah, right. You know what I have to do now?
Probably inconclusive.
I have to, before I lift the lid of the toilet seat, I have to pre-flush because I've got a daughter and somebody else that kind of every now and again forgets.
Yes.
This is what I
Big
don't.
issue.
And I had a girlfriend that I would open the lid and it was just one, but still instinctively the first. Not only do I flush
close and
during,
flush,
but it's instinctively as I'm getting up,
close and flush.
Yeah, you close
and flush.
One goes in line with the other. I don't understand people. I don't understand why you're getting up and closing the lid and then forgetting.
You close, you flush. It's like all in one motion.
It's 100%.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you go into the bathroom, you're like, oh,
yeah.
You lift the lid.
No, I've done that tons of times because we moved into a place that's one bathroom, so I share it with 3 girls now. Sucks.
Oh wait, whoa, man, 3 girls and 1 dude in the same bathroom.
Sucks.
Tell me about it.
Hair everywhere.
But you have no counter space, right?
No counter space. I've and it's funny because way back when Mo's like, oh yeah, all my stuff's in my boys' room and blah blah blah. I'm like, that's dumb. Makes sense now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm sharing one.
Yeah, because all of my toiletries and whatever are in the second bathroom, as are a lot of my clothes in that bedroom closet.
Yeah.
Because the master bedroom is just
You
overtaken.
have more than those sweats and sleeveless shirts?
Yeah, right?
Don't get bourbon thrown in your face.
You would never.
You goddamn right I wouldn't.
You would never waste it on my face.
I might throw it in your face and then lick it off, but I'm not just going to throw it in your face.
That's some great bourbon, no.
But that's why, because there's no, and we have there's the toilet lid, there's a shelf above it, there's drawers beneath, and there's the counter, and there is absolutely, I don't understand you women. I don't.
Don't say you women.
You don't. Every drawer in your bathroom is not taken or used, and every shelf in there.
Well, first of all, it's just me. But I don't have a lot of stuff. Like I have my cleaning stuff under one sink. You know what I mean? Because I have like a double sink in my. But it's like cleaning stuff. Listen, I don't keep anything, and I clearly don't wear a lot of makeup and have a lot of products.
You don't need to. Yeah, you don't.
I
need
probably
to.
should, but I don't.
Okay.
So I don't have a lot of stuff.
I will say this.
But I'm also I organize very well. And there's bins for stuff. Everything has a place. It makes it easier.
Your house is similar to, you organize similarly to me. When I
have
gone over
to.
your place, it's been pretty much immaculate. Yeah.
Has to.
I lose my ever-living ass when I do the same thing you do, and I lift up the toilet. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Dude,
what is
because
this?
it's so jarring.
Yeah.
And you're just like, who's not flushing?
Yeah. This might be an overshare. I probably might get reprimanded for this. There's been a time.
I love how you preface it, but you're still going to say it.
Come on, that's busy.
This is what's our job here? To talk and report the news.
Yeah.
There's been times, whether it's a 1 or 2, where no flush, no toilet paper. Like, how do you forget that? You just don't care at this point. And I had to
Maybe they were in a hurry.
You know what my son does?
Maybe they thought they did.
My son does that. I'll go in and I have to change. And I've said to him, I was like, when it's down to, when the roll is empty, just change the roll.
Yeah.
Just change.
Is there not extra in the bathroom?
There's a mountain of toilet paper.
There's a linen closet where the towels and whatever. And
But
the
I'm saying,
top
is it like when you're in the bathroom?
Not in that one, but it's you exit the bathroom, turn to your left. It's almost within arm's reach.
Yeah.
So
could you? Okay.
I don't. It's just common sense. Okay, there's no more toilet paper on this roll. I would just check. Yeah.
I always take a little. I don't know. I'm OCD, so I always make sure that there's always backups of things. That there's always.
I shop for backup.
Yeah.
I do the same.
Yeah.
I think we're very similar. There you go. Who cleans your bathroom? Who cleans the toilets in that? You?
Everly.
It depends.
Shut up. Everly does not.
I'll put it this way.
Hold on. Everly cleans your toilets? You taught her how to clean the toilets? I'm talking about with a toilet brush.
We use our hands.
It depends.
Hold on, Tissy. What?
What do you mean what? She has to clean her bathroom.
Okay, but she's cleaning the toilet with her hands?
Yeah,
what do you mean your hands? Like scrubbing a...
No, we clean.
What's...
All the soap's in there. The toilet's clean before she cleans it, people.
Wait, time out. When you say your hands, you mean...
No, her hands, look.
Come over here. Look.
What do you mean? What else do you use?
A toilet brush.
Oh, no, you can't get in there and get all the crevasses.
Have you ever seen anything like that, Diz?
She asks me to do it.
That's like China.
That's child abuse.
That's like...
She loves it. Do you see how happy she is?
Doesn't look...
She asks me to.
She doesn't know what feces are.
Yeah. Well, they're not in the toilet because we flush at our house.
Okay, yeah.
You think they just go away with every flush?
I clean it first.
Okay, do you think...
and then she cleans it.
But you're still teaching her to stick her hand in the toilet.
Yeah.
When you came up, is that how you cleaned at your house?
I mean, I wear rubber gloves.
I was just going to say... At the very least, give the girl some gloves.
Yeah, give her
some
gloves.
Raw dog in that bowl.
First of all, it's not like there's poop in the toilet when she's cleaning it. Yes, it does.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. If the toilet is already clean, what's the purpose of her sticking her hand in there to clean it?
Because she wants to. That's how things stay clean. You keep them clean. You don't wait for them to get dirty. You keep them clean. You maintain things. What do you do with your Jeep? Do you wait until something breaks or do you maintain it?
He probably waits.
Well, I mean...
He seems kind of cheap. He's like...
I'm just saying.
It's not dirty.
I mean, I guess if it...
It is.
All right, you know what? You're right, Diz. It is.
I don't know why you're letting her talk you into this.
I don't think it is.
You're trying to Jedi mind trick
Yeah.
me. Oh, yeah, it's perfectly normal to have your child stick a bare hand in the toilet and clean it.
But I don't know why
the feces are gone. No, there's feces in there.
It is because there's all the cleaning stuff that's in there.
If you were chewing,
it's not just an empty toilet and she's cleaning. She's got Lysol white.
Let me ask you something.
Okay. I don't care what you think, but
if you were in the bathroom and you were chewing gum and it accidentally popped down and hit the edge of the rim of the toilet, would you pick
in
it
my
back
house?
Yeah, would you pick it back up and put it in your mouth?
You lie.
100% I would.
Lie.
You would?
In my own house?
Yes.
You would drop gum on your toilet.
Like in the bowl?
No, in the seat, he said. We'll give you the
No, I'm talking about, say the seat is up and it's on the rim.
Jojo, you lie.
No, I don't believe she's lying.
I am not lying.
Serious.
That's how clean I am.
Or dirty. It's one or the other. It's one or the other.
I'm clean.
I'll just say something. I mean, this could have been vacuum cleaned and sealed. A gum piece of food falls on the rim of the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that in my
I'll
mouth.
go even further than that, Mo. I will say this. Me and Nicole buy a new toilet. It's freshly put on there. Gum falls out of her mouth onto this. She puts it back in. I'm going, you dirty bitch. You kissed me with that mouth?
Yeah, you ain't kissing me.
No, we done for at least, you're forever unclean.
Hadn't even been used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy to me.
That's kind of odd to me too.
Okay.
But also, if I'm in a relationship and she doesn't want to do something, but you put the gum back in your mouth. But now it's that I'm too dirty.
You're right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say something I can't say.
No, you can say it. We got a dumb button. You don't use it.
I've seen Melanie do some things. She won't, like, if I'll put sink dishwater and soap in the sink and and we'll wash the dishes.
Yeah.
And if I go and I don't drain it, I'll come back and it's still there. She will not stick her hand in the water and pull it in soapy water and pull the drain up.
Why?
Exactly.
Oh.
Because let's say
that's somehow detestable to her.
Let's say it's dirty dishes and it's still the dirty water. Just lift and wash your hands after.
You lift and wash your hands.
Hey, you're in the sink. There.
Yeah.
Are bad bathroom habits, would that be a turnoff for you in a relationship? In other words, you're dating some guy.
Well, I'm eating gum off the seat.
Yeah,
so.
where are you going with this? Were you not here 2 minutes ago?
Well, but that's her.
It's my own house, and I am unbelievably clean.
Okay, but say someone you were dating went to the bathroom like the men do here at Cox, where there's somehow the urinal is so small that they cannot get it into there, and it's all around the floor.
I do that purposely. Ain't going to give me full time.
Would that be an issue with you?
Of course.
They went to the bathroom, didn't flush. Every time you went in, you had to flush. That would be an issue with you.
I mean, it would be an issue, but it wouldn't be a deal breaker.
It would get annoying after a while. My sister left a boyfriend because he wouldn't flush.
Oh, that would be if I was with someone and they never flushed,
like purposely are not doing it,
or they're just like it's fine, it's in the water and whatever. I would that would if you didn't rectify that would probably be a deal breaker with me.
Do you wash your hands every time you go pee?
No.
Now,
if I
unbelievable, you two.
I will say.
Okay,
I gotta be honest.
You were going to chastise me for eating off of my clean toilet, but your filthy ass hands are going to go on food and in your mouth.
Hold on.
I use forks. We're not cannibals in our house.
Hold on. Can a bruh say something?
No.
Okay, first off, I always wash my hands before I eat. But sometimes, I know how clean I am down there, so I'm good. I'm not man
What
hands.
is the difference? You are a hypocrite.
No, I gotta agree.
Shut your mouth.
I gotta agree. I know it. I know I'm cool down there.
Yeah, I know.
If anything, because I should be washing my hands before I touch it.
Who's getting pee on there?
Yeah, how do you think it works when we go urinate?
Yeah, no, I don't know. No,
That's not how it works.
goes all in the urinal.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You don't touch anything? How do you flush the urinal?
No. If I flush that, I wash my hands.
You lie.
No.
I don't believe anything you say.
Hold on. At my home, no. Here, anything I touch in that bathroom, I wash my hands.
I usually kick it though.
Yeah.
So it's okay in your home for you to touch things and have your hands on stuff, and then
but not eat something that fell into the toilet.
But you're gonna go and touch food and put it in your mouth. What's the difference?
When I go downstairs, I
don't.
always
You're
wash
not. You're
my
not
hands
winning
at the
this.
sink.
You're not winning this. You literally are contradicting
Do you see
what
that
you just said.
She's equating eating, not necessarily washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, with eating something that fell on the toilet.
You're crazy. That's not. It's not in the same level at all.
Not at all.
100%, it's the same thing.
I would agree with you if he was gaslighting. It's not.
You're a toilet eater.
Yeah, you're
just
a toilet eater.
You're a toilet
eater. You're a toilet eater.
And you
What?
dirty ass trash hands.
No.
Yes.
I'd rather be a trash hand than a toilet eater.
Yeah.
So you're not.
It's the same thing.
It really is.
You're putting your hands on the toilet and touching stuff and then eating that. You don't think germs live on that?
Try and imagine.
It's the same thing.
Try and imagine somebody that's.
I'm just saving a step.
Try and imagine somebody's on a dating game and there are two people that they have to choose from, and the game show host goes, "This girl doesn't wash her hands after she goes to the bathroom, and this one eats off the toilet." Yep. Which one do you think is going to be left there?
In my own house. Not in public.
Audibly go when they hear that.
Toilet eater.
I hope JoJo got tested. He was a toilet person.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna ask him. You know she be eating gum off toilet.
You go.
By the way, I never have.
But the fact that you would
in my own house.
No, that doesn't make it better at all.
But by the way, I'm not saying somebody's going to the bathroom and then I'm going to go. If my toilet is clean,
I get that.
and something happens,
Still disgusting.
It's still disgusting.
and it's disgusting that you would touch a dirty toilet or a urinal and not wash your hands.
My junk is so clean you could eat off of it. Go ahead, caller.
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, hey, it's dirty ass trash hands Bobby. I'm in the same place as well. And I got to tell you, you're going a little harsh on him. I think I don't think there's any issue here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
He's siding with me.
Who are you siding with?
No, I'm siding with Mo.
Yeah, toilet eater.
Yeah.
I don't even see how that was confusing, but thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
I'm on Mo's side. She's giving you too much crap. Dirty ass, trash hands all
Why don't
day,
you hang up on him?
Let it ride.
I'm not hanging up.
Yeah. I know. Why that would be rude?
Yeah,
let the man speak.
He had a point he wanted to make, Judge.
Let the caller. You know me. I like to let the caller speak.
Yeah. Honestly, if anything, I should wash my hands before I go touch my stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's on my hands before I go down
Right.
there.
And now you put your dirty hands.
No.
Now you're making it dirty down there.
Okay, hold on. How do you think we're gripping it? I mean, we're not like all up in it and whatever.
Well, I need two hands. I do need two hands.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I do need two hands.
So then you got all those germs on it.
I don't know about Mo holding his pinky up and the way he holds his, but I use two hands. Sometimes I go, Nicole, I need your help.
See how I turned on me? When the caller was on, it was, yeah, we boys. All right. Now you want to come at me like that, Diz? I see how you are.
The joke was worth it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's interesting that you would be so OCD or so anal about cleanliness and
because
order
that's how
like
clean
I am.
That's how strongly I feel about my cleanliness.
All right. I mean,
in my own home.
listen,
I'm not doing it in your home by
so-
any means because your people leave a pee in the toilet.
Not
You
always.
people.
Yeah. What do you mean by you people?
I said your people.
Okay, what does that mean?
Your family.
Go ahead, caller.
The blacks, I get it.
Well, his wife is white, so.
Hey, go ahead. You're on the sitting show.
You're on Sending Show, not the
Sending show. Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, if you clean your...
Oh, I felt like that was
Cut him
going
off,
to be
Mo?
good.
You cut him off because he said
No, he's still on. Hello? Now he's gone.
All right.
It was going to be really profound.
Yeah, I know. Your Obama phone. Interesting.
Did you say with your Obama phone?
Yeah. it dropped out. That's how old it is. All right. And you say Everly loves it, huh? Is she clean? Does she love cleaning in general?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she'll help me. She helps me clean.
Did you do that at your house? Did your parents make you clean? I actually used to.
My parents were clean. I think it was just we saw it happen, so we you know what I mean. So I never make her I mean, obviously she picks up after herself, puts her things away, but if I'm cleaning, she'll be like, oh, can I help you? Can I put the clothes in the washer? Can I help you run the vacuum?
Right.
So yeah, of course. Sometimes it makes more work for me, but
I want to go back to deal breaking for a minute. Do you ever have someone you were dating that did something that was a deal breaker where you were like, nah, I can't be with you with
hygiene and stuff?
Hygiene or opinions, ideologies, or habits, or was there just something where you're like, yeah, I can't.
Mine wasn't hygiene or any of that stuff. Remember Mercedes, the girl I was seeing way back that they called Mercedes?
Yes.
She kept the house at 82, 81, and I was like, this will never work.
Oh my
I
God.
like my house cold. Me and Nicole keep it at 68, 67.
Yeah.
I do not like a hot home, and she had it ridiculously hot, and I hate it.
Yeah, that would be.
That was
rough.
a deal breaker for me.
I wasn't like a girlfriend. We were kind of going out here or there, but she would go to the bathroom and leave the door open, and anything just leave the door open.
And you're just dating?
Hold on. First and foremost, I don't care if it's one or two.
No,
one
or two, it depends. One I could probably ride with because you probably won't hear it as much, but two, it's not like guys where it's just,
I can't.
But I'm saying you're just kind of casually dating. You're not in a serious relationship.
Yeah. But had I would have said, listen, you got to close the door when you go to the bathroom. Would you go to the bathroom with the door open and with some guy in your house?
No.
Even number one.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be embarrassed if we were out somewhere or he had to come in and get something or, you know what I mean? I don't care.
Right. Right.
But I wouldn't do it.
But
like,
typically you close the door.
Yes.
Yeah. I just
I close it with my kid.
I would be offended if I'm in the bathroom and showering and she came in and started going, like, what are you doing? You see I'm in here.
I see these on these home fix-up, home remodels and flips and whatever, and everybody's like, I with the double vanity. I don't want a double vanity because I don't even want to brush my teeth with you in there brushing your teeth in the bathroom, and that may just be
it's
me.
so funny,
but
yeah.
I don't want you in there.
It's funny because as soon as you started talking, I was like, that kind of makes sense. I kind of agree with him. I would not want to brush my teeth.
I mean, listen, if I had enough money to have separate quarters and be able to have bathroom but now like a lot of bathrooms have like the toilet has a door on it, so that helps. You know, if you're in brushing your teeth, I can close the door.
But now even still,
I don't want to hear you on the other side. Yeah,
I don't. When I'm in there,
but like so
that's
what
weird.
do you do?
I'll even go even further.
Wait, how do you live with somebody that you can't be yourself or like live?
Well, I'll go even further than this. You guys might not be on the same page, but if I'm in the bathroom doing my thing and she starts talking to me, I'll go, please talk to me later.
I'm the same way. I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let me.
Is that a brother thing?
You can ask me something real quick, but if you want to hold a conversation, let me come out.
Yeah. If you're like, where's the remote? By the couch. Oh, I don't see it. Find it. Figure it out. I'll be out in a bit.
You care if I start watching this program and then no, just let me get out of the bathroom.
That's funny. I thought I would be the only one on that one. You're not the same?
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't like love it, but it doesn't.
You're eating gum off of goddamn toilets.
Yeah.
What were we
talking
talking
about toilet eater. Hey, go ahead, caller. Singing show.
Hey there. This is Steph, and I just have to say, oh my gosh, poor John. I hope you're not listening to this. This is Senning show. He's toilet phobic.
Oh yeah. Well, I think Diz and I are as well. Oh, he doesn't even like talking about.
No. She is 100% right. If he is listening right now, and I'm so glad. What's her name?
This is Steph.
Steph, I'm so glad you brought that up because even now hearing that, I'm like, damn, she's right. He's probably poor guy's dealing with Brody, then hearing his show talk about bathroom stuff.
And listen, and this is the thing. He already didn't like JoJo.
It's almost blasphemous.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thanks for reminding us. Luckily, there's only a minute and a half left. And he already didn't like it. Now when he finds out you eat off the toilet.
Oh, my God.
Forget about it.
That is...
I know where I'm serving dinner tonight.
Yes. Well, listen, JoJo, thank you. I think Drew will be in, and I know you have. You were going to stay for a segment, and you ended up riding for 2 hours. And,
I'm so glad I did.
Listen, I've had a blast. It was a blast.
Yes, so fun.
Stop sounding like you
can't wait to do it again.
She's just kidding. She had a blast.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. I know I won't see you tomorrow.
Again, depends on the time. Because I was going to go out anyway for a couple hours. So
must be nice.
Believe me, a couple hours every month or so. It's less.
Must be nice.
But we'll be there. Ian will be there. Are there some other people?
I can't go. I can't go if Ian's going to be there.
You don't like you? You found that out? I thought I was the one who knew.
I don't like Ian. Ian, no, I was just be kidding. Thank you, JoJo. We will be back, Dizzy and myself, and hopefully one Drew R. Garabo for the final hour of Sinning Show. Toilet Free Talk.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Barbecue Love Fest is back.
Ooh, I smell barbecue.
It's the celebration of all things barbecue, good times, and cooking for a cure. Barbecue Love Fest, May 3rd from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Perry Harvey Park in downtown Tampa. Get samples of the best barbecue from over 20 cooking teams, over 7 renowned pitmasters from across the country, and live music. Eat barbecue, vote on the best cook team, and watch live music outside at the nicest time of the year. What's better than that? Join the Bone Saturday, May 3rd. And it's the day of the Derby. There'll be coverage of the Kentucky Derby all day. Hey, you can even wear a big dumb hat. Proceeds benefit Friedrich's Ataxia Research Alliance. Get your tickets early right now at theboneonline.com. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Cat name mode for Crunch Fitness, where you can join now for $0 enrollment. Membership started at $9.99 a month. Go to crunch.com, where you can also find out about the tons of strength and cardio equipment, all cutting-edge machines to make you lean or pack on muscle for the upcoming summertime. $0 enrollment. How do you beat free with membership starting again at $9.99 a month? With nearly 500 locations nationwide, you will have no trouble finding a convenient gym close by. Go to crunch.com for the location nearest you and get crunched. Hurry, offer ends 4/30.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan, and all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida 529 prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Prepaid plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti PA and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
Fuel costs add up. That's why fleet managers like Ed Keeley of Communications Unlimited are switching to Coast, the smart Visa fuel card designed to help business owners save on fuel and cut wasteful spending.
When we first started using Coast, we saved in the neighborhood of $22,000 from our previous month's invoice from our other provider.
Get fuel rebates of 4 to 10 cents on every gallon at Coast's 30,000 partner stations across the country, like Exxon and 7-Eleven. Plus, get greater control over your spending and block unauthorized purchases before they happen.
The biggest change is the controls that the Coast product allows us to have that the other vendor didn't. There was a lot of potential for abuse out there that became virtually impossible with Coast.
Go to coastpay.com/news and learn how to save an average of 10% on your fuel bill with Coast. That's coastpay.com/news to save 10% on fuel with Coast. Coastpay.com/NEWS.
Coast card products are issued by Celtic Bank. All card accounts are subject to credit approval. See terms at coastpay.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. That place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/radio, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/RADIO.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning's show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back. Sending show, final hour, transitionary hour into the Drew Garabo live program. I just happen to be a part of it. But the main part, his name is on the show, is here with us now. That is one Drew R. Garabo, who managed to talk JoJo into staying for this hour as well.
Sorry.
I know. I'm glad. I would have asked. I just thought you'd tell me no.
Joj, you make
I would
these
have told
clowns
you no.
more likable. I was driving in, and I was like, man, Joj really makes Mo congenial and enjoyable to listen to. I wonder if anybody thinks the same thing about me.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
He's much more reserved.
Oh, am I now?
With you.
Drew.
What?
Out of the gate. Just do it.
Told you I wouldn't be speaking. I only do John's Joints with John.
And Dizzy.
And Dizzy, right.
And well, Dizzy's here.
I'm only speaking because Dizzy's here.
All right, well, we appreciate that. Before we get into the joints, and I don't even know how that's going to happen, I know you always have something at the ready. Where are we at with this series?
Well, we're down 0-2.
I know
He
that.
thinks it's your fault.
It could be. But the thing is, we've been here before. In fact, recent history tells me in 2022, our Tampa Bay Lightning dropped the first two games at home to the New York Rangers. We lost game one 6-2, as we lost game one to the Florida Panthers 6-2 in this series. Game two, a 1-goal loss last night with an empty netter, really, 2-goal loss, then an empty netter. Game two against the Rangers on Friday, June 3rd of 2022, a 1-goal loss. We went up to New York, down 2-0, and the sky was falling. Tampa Bay faithful said, no way can we come back and win this series. And all the Lightning did was rip off 4 consecutive wins. 3-2, 4-1, 3-1, 2-1, closing out the series and moving on to the next round. Will the Bolts do the same thing this year? Hey, it all starts tomorrow at 1 right here on 102.5 The Bone.
Yeah, Mo, you dumb bitch.
I'm just asking a question. I wasn't a doomsayer, naysayer.
Look, it's easy not to have any hope right now. Florida has been a better team in both of these two games. They have out-physical played us, if that's a word, and it's not. Their goalie has been better than ours. Their adjustments have been better than ours. They're doing everything better than the Lightning in the first two games. But there's a reason it's a 7-game series. You got to get to 4 wins. Let's see if the Bolts can turn it around in Sunrise.
Go ahead. No, you
Sports
go ahead.
Guy.
You go ahead.
Love the chemistry.
Yeah, right? My whole thing is, it sucks that, was it 5 power plays we did not score on?
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing to me.
I know.
we're just not finding the back of the net. How do we expect to steal games away when we can't even score on a power play? Mo, explain to the people what a power play is.
That's when
please.
you got when the other team has a guy in the box.
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, no, I know the power play, fool.
Yeah.
It's actually what Allison Chain's Man in the Box is about. It's about an
Yeah,
NHL
the
power play. It's true.
Okay. So what are we doing wrong in the power play?
Everything. We are up against a brick wall of a goalie in Bobrovsky, much like we were against Igor in the Rangers series. We're not finding the net. They are outplaying us, and it's not even close. Last night was a winnable game. Braden Point missed a wide open shot, and I thought for sure we were going to tie it up when that puck went behind Bobrovsky last night. I was already gone watching it on TV. It's been awful, but you know what? That's why they play the game. And can we win 2 in Florida? Sure. I'd just like to win 1 and bring it back to Tampa so we can have at least one more home game in front of our fans.
Yeah.
I think they can do it.
I think they can do it too.
I think
Tampa win cup.
That's
Tampa
right?
win cup. Yeah. Kush hasn't.
He put the kibosh on the Tampa win.
Oh, I know.
Jinxing us.
Kush usually takes a while to get going, and we're seeing that again. So I think if we have our stars really firing on all cylinders, we can come back.
Tagging on top of that before you respond, because the loss was to a lesser degree, does that mean that they played better the second game than they did the first?
Yeah, I think just what I saw on the ice, I thought we played a better game yesterday. It was a winnable game, whereas by the second period, game 1 was out of hand. Kucherov, like you said, Diz, he's been non-existent. They've been in his head. It has become very easy for other teams to get to Nikita Kucherov, and they are. Brandon Hagel may be suspended for the next game. The NHL has a hearing today. He left his feet and delivered a brutal hit, I believe, on Barkov last night, and he received a 5-minute major for it. He may be suspended. I'd be very surprised if the NHL did, but you never know.
Playoff hockey, baby.
That's right.
These things happen.
They do. Yeah. They do. I was surprised to see it be a major, let alone thinking about a suspension. But, God, it just sucks because I'm a Magic fan, and they've lost their first 2 games, and now the Bolts have lost their first 2 games.
Yeah.
I'm 0 for the playoffs so far, and for a sports fan now facing no major sports until the NFL season starts, if my teams lose, this is a bleak, bleak, bleak summer.
I think they're going to turn it around for
Thanks,
you.
Joj. I
You're
love your
welcome.
optimism. I don't know.
We got
Anything can
this.
happen. An afternoon game does not bode well for the Bolts. We don't usually play well in the early afternoon, but you never know. I'm just upset that they're preempting Mo's Rock Show.
That's the
I heard
truth.
that on the way in, and I almost turned around and went back home.
You think I'm happy about it?
What do we even have this radio station for if Mo's Rock Show is not going to be on tomorrow with Ethan and Josh Maloney for crying out loud?
It's a travesty.
Well, we will carry on. We are survivors.
Do you have any stories over there?
What I told you, I do John's joints. I don't do Mo's joints. I do, actually. I pulled a bunch of them, and I wanted to get JoJo's input on some of these.
Oh.
Mo, Joj,
yes.
Diz, is there any creepier fetish that a dude has than the foot fetish? The foot fetish guy seems to be the one who is the absolute creepiest when it comes to public displays of their fetish. A Tampa Bay area realtor is saying that a man is targeting women to touch their feet during showings, as if women didn't have enough to worry about. So let's say you're a realtor, as so many people in radio do when radio doesn't work out, right? Not that radio's not working out, but look where you are right now. So you set up a showing.
Yeah.
Some dude, you think he wants to come look at your house. He says you have an ant on your shoe, bends down, and according to Angela Julian, a Pinellas County realtor, he bends down and starts unbuckling my shoe and caressing my foot. And I just thought that was really weird. At the same time, he's fidgeting with his phone, petting my foot. I think he's trying to take some type of video on my skirt. It was really alarming.
She just had an ant on her shoe.
No, she did not. These unsettling interactions date back to at least July of last year in Pinellas County and have continued as recently as last week in Manatee County. More women are speaking out as word starts to spread about these encounters, which have left many feeling violated and vulnerable.
I'll let JoJo go first.
I don't understand the brazen behavior that somebody. At first, I thought he was the realtor.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That'd be a good move.
Yeah.
And was like, I don't
That'd
know.
be a great
Oh, take your shoes off. Feel around the place.
Right.
You can easily pull that off. Like, there's carpeting here. I don't want you to get it dirty with your
Let's take
filthy
your
shoes.
yes,
Let's take your shoes
exactly.
off. Oh, there's a little ladybug on your shoe. Let me get that off.
I mean, what?
I know. I don't get it.
That's so weird.
Where do you think that, like most fetishes, you can kind of trace where they come from? I don't know where the foot fetish comes from.
I hate feet.
I mean, that's a strong statement.
Yeah.
You hate feet.
Like, well, I don't want to, like,
You
listen,
wouldn't massage Nicole's tootsies if she had a long day?
I would, but I would not enjoy it.
Right. It wouldn't turn you.
I don't know. It's probably because I hate my feet so much because I grew up playing football, soccer.
Right.
And, like, my feet, they look terrible.
For me, you don't think about it, but if a woman has a perfect foot, especially if they have an arch, it's actually extremely sexy.
Oh, you're a foot guy.
Oh, you're a foot guy.
I'm not a foot. I'm not.
You're getting the ants off the shoe.
Light up like he was talking about a David Bowie anthology.
I'm not a.
If she's got a defined arch and toes that are exactly proportionate,
dude, the last thing you want is busted toes. I think that's a thing, but it's the last part that I'm worried about. But you do.
Well, I mean, I definitely know. I look at feet, and I want to make sure, like, it's part of a hygiene thing. Like for me, though.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead, toilet eater.
Yeah, you were saying.
Talking about hygiene.
Can you spit the gum out while you're talking about it?
Sorry, you have to go through this, JoJo.
It's fine. I did it to myself.
John wouldn't do this to you.
I know. He would.
Yeah, that was good.
Have you had someone obsessed with your feet or that showed undue appreciation? No.
No, but I mean, I like keep my feet clean, but just for keep them clean. They don't have to be perfect or pretty. You know what I mean? But as long as they're clean.
You know someone that's technically on the CMG payroll who's got a foot fetish.
Who dat?
Oh yeah, Spike.
Yeah.
Spike
on the mic.
He has a
really?
Yeah.
So where does it come from?
That I don't know.
But he loves feet.
Really?
And he's like, if a girl has red nail polish on her toes, he's like,
it might have been.
He's like, oh man, I'm in. I like.
Oh, I'm gonna pay my toenails
anything you
next
can do.
time I see
Yeah. I don't get it either.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
But you don't appreciate when a lady has nice feet and they're painted and they're taking care. Like
like Nicole takes care of her feet.
Yeah.
If she didn't, I'd be like, look at those talents. You know what I mean? I would definitely hate that. But I don't know what it is about feet. And again, I would give.
I mean, because her feet.
Yeah, that's the thing. And here's the weird thing. I would give Nicole. I have given her like foot massages, but I don't know.
You don't enjoy it.
Not even just that. It's a weird thing about it. Every time after I go, I sniff my hands. I don't know
why.
How do her feet smell? How would you describe the aroma?
Well, I can't remember because I remember when I did. She goes, "Do you smell your hands?" I go, "Well, yeah, massage your feet. I want to see what it smells like. What am I getting myself into? What's on my hands right now?"
Stinky feet.
Yeah,
not necessarily stinky. Just aromatic.
Yeah. Well,
but
I mean, you're on your you've been on your feet.
Sure. Yeah. Joe, if a gentleman on a first date, things go well, you invite him back to watch a little Betamax or whatever, and then you're kicking back, and he's like, I'd really like to see your feet. Would you be
to see them?
Yeah.
Sure, you can see them.
Okay, now can I smell them?
Yeah. Can I see how many toes I can fit in my mouth?
Yeah.
I feel like we don't.
On the first date, no.
Okay.
You wouldn't let a guy smell your feet on the first date?
No.
Second date?
No.
Would you let him suck your toes in the middle of lovemaking?
Yes, probably, because I'd be in the moment.
Well, what if that happened on the first date?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
No, we're asking. Would you allow
on
it
the first date?
I hate all of you.
But I mean,
but yes, I probably would on the first date.
Toe sucking and like toe jobs or foot jobs or whatever. I just
I don't get that.
I don't get that either.
Never.
So you haven't said where are you at with a woman's foot? Is it important to you? Or not?
Not important. No, I would say I wouldn't look at feet first, and they're neither a deal breaker nor a deal maker. If she got great looking feet, awesome. If she got knobby looking toes, even that's awesome too. It's
like
way
she has
more
hammer
about
toes.
that.
She has like Steven Tyler feet.
Yeah.
So
you put
the image of Steven Tyler in my head though. Like,
to a
that's
certain
gross.
extent,
Ugh.
it is important.
Ugh,
everyone wants someone who's beautiful.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that kind of like stands out first to you in a woman?
A dick.
Jesus Christ, brother. You
Love it.
I have dumped
What
that.
are we doing?
No.
Yo.
Yeah, you didn't dump that, you
yo.
idiot. What the hell's wrong with you, Mo? God,
I'm no sinning.
Yeah. Besides that, though,
second up.
it's been a long time since I've been single. I definitely am more of an ass guy than a ditties guy.
Yeah.
But I just like, I don't know. It sounds dumb, but I just really like one's aura more than anything else. Like, do you exude positivity?
Gay.
Do you exude? I know, right? Do you exude charm?
Personality.
Like, it goes a long way.
But and you're right. But I think that's a given. But then the preferences you have, like mine in order would be butt, lips, and hips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Butt, lips,
and
hips.
hips, yeah.
That's a good order. I like thighs,
guys,
guys, and butts.
Oh, I thought thighs, guys, and eyes.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well,
Yeah,
the thighs is equatable to the hips. I just think that you have to have hips.
Well, they don't lie. That is for sure.
They don't.
They don't. And maybe the hips stems from like a biological need to reproduce. Maybe you want to know that she's got like childbearing hips.
I don't know about all
can
that.
that pelvis withstand the thrusting I'm going to give
What they say.
And they don't even have to be big hips. There just needs to be a curve there.
Yeah.
Some kind of curve.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah.
You think that's womanly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Des?
I don't want to say mine after I called you guys gay. Mine's pretty gay.
What?
Curly hair on a girl does it for me. I'm a very curly haired type of guy. Like if you have curly hair, I'm like, that does it for me. But for sure, then it's just like lips. Lips have to be a big thing for me.
Them DSLs, right?
Yeah, I want them DSLs, baby girl.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
want
can't
them
believe
paper things on
Sitting finds you vulgar.
Yeah, right.
Why, that's jokes you come by.
Oh, I'm not surprised by it.
Vulgar.
He said offensive.
On a guy. Top three.
Oh. I like arms, eyes, butt.
0 for 3.
Yeah, right.
Says who?
Me, just me.
That's your opinion.
It is, and I have a low one of myself. But eyes, you said eyes, butt,
arms,
and arms. Yeah, I think that's typical.
What about eyes? Is the eye color? Is the eye size?
Yeah, what's a perfect eye?
What about the eyes?
The eyes.
But what?
Yes, like that.
Like you want like a guy with like blue eyes, green
No,
eyes?
not the color. The color doesn't matter. Just
Yeah, we know
something.
that with you.
Just have to have eyes. I mean,
I can't. I don't know. Like they're just there's a
like piercing.
yes.
Or, okay.
Like there's
Like
just
they have to be on a black guy, and then she loves it.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, eye contact is very important. It's
No, what do you want me to say?
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, would skin tone be up there with you?
No, I'm an equal opportunity employer.
You got to love Jones for that body and the skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Man killed, another one hurt in self-defense shooting at Lakeland Restaurant. I don't know if you guys saw this story or not.
I was looking at it, but I wasn't able to get the details.
Bunch of knuckleheads in their 20s, of course. All of them armed, of course, in Polk County, of course. And there was an argument about 9:30 last night. Jesse Banks, age 28, and Nicholas Liu, age 26, instigated an argument with a 24-year-old just outside the front entrance to a restaurant. So let's put on the hypothesis cap here. Perhaps someone was smoking near the entrance.
Okay.
Hey, put that out. Perhaps, hey, you don't belong in here. Hey, you got a stupid shirt on, whatever. So they get into a little verbal tete-a-tete. These things happen.
Right.
Well, then Mr. Banks hit the 24-year-old man on the head with his fist.
Oh.
A fourth man opened the door. Banks and Liu pointed a gun at that fourth man.
Just immediately, we're just going guns blazing.
Yeah, just like, what are you? This ain't your fight, homie.
Okay.
And then the 24-year-old then pulled out a gun as well, firing several shots, hitting both Banks and Liu. Mr. Banks died at the hospital. He was the one who instigated it, so no tears shed here. Mr. Liu is recovering and is expected to survive. The shooter cooperating with police. No charges have been filed as of this morning.
So Banks
he pulled his gun out.
Well, but Banks and Liu had the gun out first.
Correct.
And
the other guy said, "Go."
But the guy was able to get his gun out without them being able to fire off a shot.
He grabbed it and go, I actually use mine.
Right, because they probably just pull it out and they're like, what up? And then the fourth dude comes out of the restaurant like, hey, leave him alone. So then their attention's diverted. They're like, what are you looking at? And that's when the 24-year-old goes, all right, here's shooting time. Bang, bang. Killed one of them and put the other one in the hospital. Just a never-ending reminder here in Florida that everyone is armed, everyone is angry, and everyone is looking for a reason to use their damn gun.
And you really, even if you think it's kind of benign, you can't respond back to somebody other than, hey, sorry, my bad, and just keep walking.
That's exactly it. Like, swallow your pride, swallow your ego. Don't shoot anybody. Don't get shot. Just walk away from confrontations, like Kenny Rogers said in the Coward of the County.
We brought this up tons of times on the joints where it's like people get in road rage incidents and then it continues, spills out somewhere else. Someone gets killed. Just move on with your day.
That's it.
You're
Not
not
worth
going to
it.
interact with this stranger again. Leave it be. Even if they got the best of you, just let it go, dog.
That's it. No confrontation is going to lead to anything good. I was leaving the Lightning game on Tuesday night, and I don't know what happened behind me. Some dude in a truck got all pissed off, whips around, looks over at me, and rolls down his window. And I started to roll down my window to address whatever issue I had. Then I thought, what is the best possible
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Pardon me, I have a grievance with the way you changed lanes back there. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I apologize for that egregious contact on my part. It won't happen again. Oh, thank you. Good night. That's never going to happen.
They're not going to go, I'm so glad.
You're an asshole. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. So you just drove away?
Yeah, of course.
You have to.
Have to.
You're not going to get into this and go, so glad I chased that guy down and told him what was on my mind. And he just accepted it and moved on and apologized.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Think big picture.
And I agree with everything you've said. I've stated it on my own, and every now and again, I allow myself to get caught up. I was driving back. I think it was a gym. It's neither here nor there. Melanie was in the.
Of course, it's the
seat.
gym. Look at those arms.
Look at him.
God.
Was in the seat beside me, and a truck pulled out in front of me, 18-wheeler.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm right, and I get upset because it's like there was no other car behind me.
Right.
Could have just waited.
All you had to do was wait, and I should have just let it go.
Of course.
But I'm able to look around at this long side road and see that there's no car coming.
Uh-oh.
So I decide that I'm not gonna cut him off.
Right.
I'm just gonna get in front of him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now
Cutting him off.
I'm
not going to cut him off. I'm just going to get right in front of him.
I'm going to drive all the way around.
All right. As long as you're not going to cut him off, Bo.
What I'm saying is I was going to politely put on my signal and then get in front of him.
Sure.
But so I gun it, and now I'm side by side with this 18-wheeler. And I'm looking, and I'm like, there are driveways from businesses, and I'm on a curve. I can't see if a car is, and now I'm committed.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm saying, what the F am I doing here? It inconvenienced me. It didn't even really inconvenience me, but it maybe put 30 seconds on or whatever. And conceivably, had another car been coming, they wouldn't have seen me, hit me head on, and dead. And I really kind of shook at how stupid I was once I got out of it. Would never do it again, but it just goes to say you understand what the right thing is to do. You preach about what the right thing is to do. And every now and again, for whatever reason, you allow yourself to throw it all out of the window.
So true and so unfortunate. And I like to put myself in the mentality of we are all in this driving game together. I want to help you get to where you're going, and I want to get to where I'm going. And this is not a competition. This is a collaborative effort. And that lasts as long as it takes for someone to cut me off, and then it all goes out there. It's like, 100%. This ain't no game. This ain't no collaboration. But you have the power to just let that crap go. You'll find that if you do kindnesses for other people behind the wheel, you'll feel amazing about it. You're like, man, I just let that guy go. I didn't not.
But then as soon as they don't throw a hand up to say thank you, I'm like, I got
to be honest. Yeah, that is. I mean, if I let you
be
over,
grateful. You're welcome.
They didn't wave at me.
I don't yell or anything, but I always, because I feel like they can see me in the rearview mirror, always go, "You're welcome."
Yeah. I do,
which is stupid, but I still do it.
Like, no problem. You're welcome. You got it.
I speed up and I go, "You fat bitch! I let you in. You fat bitch."
Oh, poor fat bitches. I do the same thing if I hold the door for someone and they don't say anything at all. I go, "Well, you're sure welcome."
Absolutely, anytime.
Look back like, I didn't ask you to hold the door for me.
We wouldn't be surprised. Common courtesy is non-existent anymore.
Yeah,
non-existent.
Yep. People's manners are out the window.
JoJo, you got 20 more minutes? You might as well ride this bitch out.
Come on, Joj.
Come on, Joj.
I got something coming up after this break.
Sure.
I want to get your take on for sure.
There you go.
Okay, for you, I will.
All right, thank you, Joj.
Get a room.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a The Bone Traffic Update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, we have a crash clearing along Meridian Avenue at Channelside Drive. Also, a problem has caused the Mango Road off-ramp from eastbound I-4 to be blocked. In Pinellas, expect delays eastbound along the Memorial Causeway from Marquette Island Way, which has had the left lane blocked. In St. Pete, there's accident activity along 22nd Avenue North at 31st Street, as well as along Bay Pines Boulevard at 92nd Street. This is Jim with traffic.
All-American Gunslingers on US 19 is Newport Richey's #1 gun range. Join All-American Gunslingers every Saturday for their free concealed carry class. Normally $85, is now free from 12 to 3 p.m. Go to aagunslingers.com to reserve your spot. Seats are limited. Your rights, your safety, your freedom.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And right now, we say yes to 0% APR for 60 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
Have you heard of the new Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets yet? It's a lot of fun, and there's at least $250,000 in bonus bets on the line every single day. That's the minimum, and it grows fast. All you have to do is pick a side for $1. And there's a new battle every day. Matchups like favorites versus underdogs, overs versus unders, Florida versus the world. If your side wins for the day, you not only get your cash winnings, you split all those bonus bets. Check it out on the Hard Rock Bet app. Download it now on Google or iPhone, or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Hush, little baby, yes, you can. Mama's gonna buy you a prepaid plan. And with that Florida prepaid plan, Mama's gonna send you to college land. And when you're free to pursue your dreams, Mama's gonna watch your future beam.
With a Florida 529 prepaid plan, you can save for your little one's future. Plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
This Ram Truck Month, Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is making it easier than ever to get behind the wheel of a new Ram. With over 1,000 vehicles in stock and 0 down, 0% APR, and 0 payments for 90 days during our Zero to Ohm sales event. Plus, we're proud to sponsor the Country Thunder Music Festival in May. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Looking for expert construction services in Tampa Bay? Waterman Construction Group is your go-to for commercial and residential projects. From demolition to new HVAC, patios, pavers, and driveways, they've got you covered. Whether it's a new build, remodel, or storm repair, Waterman Construction handles your project from start to finish with personalized service, honest pricing, and guaranteed same-day response. Visit watermanconstructiongroup.com or call 813-715-7383. Waterman Construction, your vision is their mission. Tell them Mike Caldesea.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. With the economic landscape in a constant state of flux, consumers are understandably concerned about how car prices will be affected. While no one has a crystal ball to predict the future, I will say that if you're planning on purchasing a new vehicle in the next year, now would be a good time to pull the trigger. Luckily, our inventory here at Stingray is in great shape with over 700 new and pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray on I-4 has no dealer fee, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. So while other dealers will charge a hefty fee on top of the advertised price of the vehicle, rest assured that you won't pay that here. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4. Exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
It's 6:30 and the branch is closed.
Yep.
And you couldn't find your debit card.
Nope.
But you're going to get cash.
Yep. Cadence Bank Live Teller has extended hours, and I can get cash from my account with my driver's license.
My bank can't do that.
Nope.
With over 300 live teller locations with extended hours, there's opportunity here. Find a live teller near you at cadencebank.com/live teller. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention, plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at DefenderRuck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
If you're hurt, accept no substitute. Call Farah & Farah, Tampa.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Unfortunately, the beat goes on. More dry weather. We need rain. Nothing coming up through Sunday. Clear skies tonight near 70. Sunshine both weekend days. Hot. High temperatures up near 90. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
I'm rolling in the I get that I get that.
All right. I don't know who in here is rolling in money. It ain't me.
Not me.
We're having fun. It's Senning Show, final hour. Drew Garabo live coming up next. Diz, JoJo, Drew Garabo. Gentlemen and ladies, meet someone that just got their toes done. Amber. Go ahead, Amber.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing today?
What's going on, Amber?
Just chilling, yo. So I got a pedicure today. It was so funny because you guys are talking about feet. And it made me think about the guy in Ybor that licks feet.
Oh, yeah, the foot licking dude.
What?
Yeah, I totally forgot about him. I'm so glad you mentioned. There is a dude, I don't know if he's still actively licking, But
I mean, that's so gross, though, right?
I mean, yeah, you're into what you're into. But yeah, a couple of years ago, this dude would just go up to random girls on 7th Avenue in Ybor and be like, I don't think he did it without consent. I think he's like, I'd like to lick your feet. And, drunk girls in Ybor are like, yeah, as long as you don't go above the ankle.
Can I tell you my funny experience with the foot licker? It wasn't me personally, but it was my It was my buddy. My buddy. It was my buddy Nick. He had like these those web the shoes like
swim shoes.
Filthy. Oh, now you know how the dumb button works. Now you know how to locate it.
Filthy language.
Why clean your toes if your mouth is going to be that dirty?
I said, no.
You did
but
not.
Anyway,
all of us heard you say the F word. Like every single person in this room heard you say the F word. So
oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel like I should be in that room. I'm just saying.
You should not.
Not with that potty
mouth. No, no. Keep your filthy language.
Speaking of common courtesy, friend, it's really like my favorite thing to say if somebody's being a jerk. I just call them a canoe without a paddle. Does that make sense?
Yes, it.
No, shut up, Joe.
Get your Why did we ask you to stay?
I'm sorry. That was all on me. Wait,
I feel so bad.
I'm sorry. Maybe it was the nuance with which you said it that eluded us. Can you say it again, Amber? So when someone's being a jerk.
What do you say?
She's gone. She's gone.
Man. Canoe without
a paddle.
Oh, there she is. Is that her?
Amber, is this you?
No, this is Cody.
What do you call someone when they're being a jerk, Cody? You call them ship without a captain. Sorry.
Go ahead, Cody.
Go ahead.
No worries, y'all. Hey, so I was actually just calling because I heard you guys talking about the shoe licker. Who I lived in Ybor for a while. I actually got to know the guy a little bit after he tried to lick my shoes every time I freaking saw him. So he's actually he'll only lick men's shoes, and his name's Jamie. Okay. He had quite the obsession with trying to lick my shoes, which I would never let him.
So wait,
did you?
Let's slow down there, Cody.
Yeah.
I got questions. So the first time the anonymous shoe licker comes up to you and says, "Hey, man, I'd like to lick your shoe," is that when you befriended him, or did you wait a couple of times?
No. He licked my shoe the first time, and then the second time, because I lived there, so I saw him all the time.
Sure.
And you said, I need to build a friendship with this guy.
Sure. Clearly, things in common.
Was just, at that point, he started targeting me, and I was like, he's like, that dude let me lick his shoe one time. I'm going to try to, go see if I can lick his shoe again. And then, eventually I was like, dude, I don't want you to lick my shoe. Like, just.
Yeah, sure you don't.
After the fourth or fifth time, you little tease, where you dangle it in front of him and then you pull it away from him? What's wrong with you, man?
No, it wasn't like that.
So is he still out there actively licking or what? What's the deal?
Very much so, yeah. I even see him weird places way outside of Ybor. Like I saw him off Fletcher Avenue the other day. I was like, what are you doing over here?
You know what he's doing.
This guy's following around the foot licker.
Yeah, sounds like you're following him. Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know how the guy's still alive if he's licking dirty shoes and stuff.
Yeah, okay, toilet gum.
Unbelievable. I didn't remember nothing about this story.
Yeah, there's a menagerie of characters down there in Ybor City, and one of them is a shoe licker.
All right. What else you got, Drew?
Oh, all right. Fine.
You know his prep. We already went through. We ran through his.
Dive into the world.
We were done in the first 10 with Mo's prep.
Every once in a while, a story will come out that I completely disagree with, and I hate doing it because I support local businesses. But this, you guys use Open Table at all? The app?
Have, yes.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
I think I do too.
You want a good reservation at a restaurant? Frequently, you can go to Open Table.
Absolutely.
And it'll ask you to rate the restaurant you're at sometimes, and you give it a good rating. Well, a Tampa spot has made it onto the top 100 brunch restaurants in the United States of America.
Oh, wow.
According to Open Table. You guys clearly have not seen the story, which is great. I'm gonna let you guys guess until you get the restaurant. I will say I am somewhat of a brunch czar. I love this restaurant. I would not put their brunch in my top 50 in the Tampa Bay area alone.
Wow.
Okay.
Where is it? Who is it?
It's what city, sorry?
First Watch.
No.
Can you give us that?
No, Tampa.
Okay.
Tampa. And
not
it's a brunch.
It is, I don't know that this place is known for brunch. I've had great lunches there, a few really good dinners there. Their brunch, I have no knowledge of their brunch, no experience with their brunch. I've never heard anyone go, oh my God, you have got to try the brunch.
I don't think I get out enough.
It is in Tampa proper.
Okay.
Tampa proper brunch. Not something that would be in your top 50.
Not me, and I feel bad saying this because I love the restaurant group that they are a part of. I love the restaurant itself.
Ukulele.
Yeah.
Did you get it right?
How'd you know that?
Because I know you like ukulele.
I do love ukulele.
I didn't know this.
Top 100 in the country?
Yeah, for brunch.
Wow, I'm surprised I got that on the first guess.
Why-
Well done, Diz.
Now, you have or have not done their brunch there?
I've not done brunch there.
What?
No, I've never even heard of their brunch. I've never found their brunch appealing. Their lunch, awesome. Their char-grilled oysters, phenomenal. Great redfish, awesome po' boys and whatnot. The grouper is great. I've never heard anyone say, "Oh my God, the brunch at Ukulele."
No, me either.
Now, will you go now?
No.
No?
No, I'm anti-hype guy. You tell me a place is good, I ain't going.
You ain't going.
But yeah, it is one of 5 restaurants in Florida to make the top 100 brunches in the United States of America. The others are in St. Augustine, Key West, Miami Beach, Nipples, and Tampa. And it is Sales Restaurant down in beautiful Nipples.
You're a big brunch guy.
Oh, I am. I'm a brunch czar.
Really?
I am. I love brunch.
If you're brunch officially starts between what hours are official brunch hours?
Great question. So I'm not one of those who feels like brunch needs to be a boozy brunch. Yeah. I think if you're serving breakfast on the weekends, that to me 7 a.m. Like as soon as you open up, that could be brunch because like it's between breakfast and lunch.
That's not between. That is
yeah,
breakfast.
that's breakfast.
That's brr.
11, right? 11 is brunch.
11 to 1, I would assume.
See,
2, yeah, 1 or 2.
I would say brunch is 9 to 12.
9 is still breakfast time to me.
Yeah.
What?
McDonald's
breakfast is a part of brunch.
Breakfast is a part of brunch, as is lunch.
I thought it was like kind of like converging the two.
Right.
So it should be like
in
on
the middle
tail,
of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tail end of one, beginning of the other.
Yes.
Like
By definition, you are right. However, I have never ordered a lunch dish for lunch, only breakfast dishes. Like I noticed that some places will put like a meatloaf
You mean a
sandwich or
brunch?
whatever. Yeah, if it says
Yeah.
brunch, I'm not ordering a lunch.
Oh.
Like I don't like the unch part. I like the burr.
So you like breakfast?
I do.
And I'm the exact opposite.
Thank you, JoJo.
If I go to brunch, I always get the lunch portion.
Oh, yeah,
I'm the
I
exact
do
opposite.
too.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Or I get like one of like something from each.
Yeah.
I get a brunch.
Yeah.
Like I want eggs with like French fries.
Sure.
You know?
And like a brunch burger, I think is a
Yes.
perfect example. Like a
Ooh.
nice burger with an egg on top of it and
Yeah.
runny
So
all in
good.
there.
I can see that.
I heard the Bouillon brunch burger is a really good one.
Go ahead, caller. What's your name?
It's Amber.
Alan, I was just wanting to throw in a weird fact about the Schulichers. Jamie, I was a photographer years ago contacted by an independent newspaper from California out there. Apparently, someone started a brew out there based on him. He's
a foot-licking brew?
It's something, Schulicher brew or something, but I'm not kidding. Someone out in California started an independent brew based on him. And I've known him, Jamie's a really good guy. He's got,
You know him by first name?
friends. Yes.
Well, why don't
I've
you
known him
help
for over,
him?
15, 20. I've tried. I actually talked to him. I'm like, Jamie, you need to get out the streets. He's just one of those hard to, get to help himself. But, he's got a lot of support around Tampa. I don't know.
Clearly, a lot of people calling the show about the guy.
I know.
Who knew?
I like how I asked him if he knew the Schulicher, and he said, yeah, like I'm the asshole. He said, yeah.
He's looking at shoes, and I walked him into Ybor Atomic Tattoos, and he saw somebody that was only here 3 days. I mean, dirtiest boots ever. Honed in on him and licked his boots, and the guy didn't know what the heck happened to him. I'm not kidding. This guy, he'll go after the dirtiest boots ever, and he loves it. But
It's
just
unbelievable.
his-
He's not sick.
Guys,
It makes me sick.
I got
Sometimes
breaking
it builds
news. and it ain't
communities,
good.
right?
Thank you for the call. My
Thank
friend.
you, sir. Appreciate that. I got breaking news. I just looked up Ulele's menu. They don't have a brunch menu.
What?
So how are
They have a lunch menu, they have a dinner menu, they have a kids menu, and they have a drink menu. They don't even have a brunch menu.
What the heck?
How does that qualify?
I have no idea. Like what? I'm texting my buddy Jeff right now.
Is it because Creative Loafing?
Well, maybe
is
it's
the
one.
one who's running this.
Maybe it's one of those secret.
Oh, like a speakeasy. Like you got to knock on the door and be like, "Hey, my name is Jimmy Benedict." And they're like, "Oh, come on in,
rutabaga.
Pull up on that candlestick right there. Here's a secret brunch menu." You know?
Yeah.
Does Eulalie have brunch?
No, I see it here. Yeah, lunch menu, dinner menu, children's menu, drink menu.
No brunch menu.
No brunch menu.
Then how are they going to be number one, or at least in the top 100, number one in the Tampa Bay area, when you don't have a brunch menu? Again,
But
love
like-
Eulalie.
But like maybe they have. Okay.
So confused.
I am too. I don't know how you win a brunch.
What time do they open? Are
11.
No, that's not brunch. That's solid lunchtime right there.
Yeah.
And they're part of the Columbia Restaurant Group, and they're phenomenal. Columbia, Cafe
Yeah, the
Santo
food's good.
Stefano, R.I.P. Goody Goody, but number one brunch spot.
That's interesting.
I can't remember the
Somi has
the
a
name
great
of the
brunch.
place, but St. Pete, and you could sit outside. A cafe. It was a building that was on the corner. It was like on a curve.
That's
no, not that, but they had a crab leg. It was like two. You walk back, and there was the front, and then it was further back.
What city? What were we talking about?
St. Petersburg.
Oh.
And we went there for brunch. A couple of friends, and I can't. But it was all you could eat: lobster, crab legs, et cetera, et cetera. All I did was the crab legs. Got them, ate. Went back, got
did
him.
you take home?
None, but everybody else
Just
that was
eating W's over there.
Everybody else that was was getting everything. They they were looking at me. Is that all you can eat? I go, damn right.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You said Somi, and
Yes.
I have not been yet.
I think you would like it.
I know everyone has been recommending it to me. It's right on Howard, I believe,
Yes.
and they get all kinds of accolades. It's PSOMI.
It is.
And people love the hell out of it. I had their food at Logan Ryan's charity event last year. It was really good. I haven't been in for brunch. I've heard it's excellent.
I'll meet you.
All right.
Would you travel a long way for a brunch?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my. The problem is I get hangry in the morning, so like anything beyond a 20-minute drive, I'm going to be irritated.
Yes.
So like and Sarah knows, thank God. So like yes, I will travel, but I'll probably have to have a snack before I leave the house so I don't get mad.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because man, that hanger feeling of like not eating in the morning.
I don't know if you still feel the same way, and why is the name of the restaurant escaping me?
Red Lobster?
It's a chain. It's kind of like Bonefish, but it's not. There's
Golden
one,
Corral.
No, there's one right down on 4th Street.
Bonefish?
Not Bonefish.
Noble Crust.
Noble Crust. I remember you talking about
God.
the Noble Crust
So
brunch earlier.
good.
Yeah, they have a good brunch.
They have a great brunch, and if you're a Noble Crust fan and you don't know about Fat Beet Farm on Hillsborough, that is where they grow all of their produce. They also have chickens there that lay their eggs. I believe they have pigs that they slaughter and make pork belly out of.
pork belly
Fat
is
Beet
so
Farm
good.
also serves brunch during the week and on weekends, and man, is it ever good. Their pimento cheese, top notch, like Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's good.
They have a great drink menu too.
Yeah. Noble Crust is phenomenal. That ricotta gnocchi, get in my belly.
See,
Oh God, I'm so hungry.
And you said alcohol was not key. If I'm doing brunch, I need a cocktail. By cocktail, I mean a beer.
Okay.
I would like a beer.
Yeah, I find like on Sundays if I drink before noon that the whole day is just gone. Like I mean,
Not if you
before
keep
know
drinking.
it. Well, that's exactly it. Like before you know it, it's 7:15. You're like, where
Perfect.
did this
You get
day
in
go?
bed. You get in bed nice and early. You get a good night's sleep.
She ain't wrong, Drew.
Yeah, no.
That's the best part about drinking during the day.
You may be onto something.
Yeah.
There. But any brunch that'll have like a mimosa flight where you can get like this is kind of embarrassing. There's a place in Lakeland called Fresco's, and it's a bottomless brunch. So you can do mimosas, and you can do like passion fruit
don't have to wear
mimosas
pants.
and pineapple. Exactly. But they have a 2-hour time limit, we found out. Because Sarah used to live in downtown
Just
Lakeland,
getting
walking
going.
distance, and we wanted to keep it going.
Absolutely.
And the manager's like, hey, I'm really sorry, but you've exceeded your time limit. I go, I've what? He's like, you've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we have a 2-hour time limit. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like bottom to me.
Well, it's not bottomless if there's a time
That's
limit.
it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like call it like limited bottom, but
yeah.
not bottomless. So clearly holding on to something there. All right,
We got time for one more.
that's okay. So I texted my buddy Jeff, who is the marketing dude for all of the Columbia restaurants,
Okay.
including Eulalie. I said, "Does Eulalie have brunch?" Funny story. No.
What?
How do you win an award with Open Table?
This is like creative loafing all over
That's what I'm
again.
saying.
Yeah.
They
Wild.
They just make up anyone can win.
What's the funny story?
Best chicken sandwich, Drew Grob alive. Like what? What the heck? Anyone could just win.
What's the funny story?
I don't know, but then he just sent me the link to the story. Open Table names Eulalie among top 100 brunch restaurants in time for Mother's Day. Open Table reservation system on Tuesday named Eulalie Restaurant in Tampa Heights among the top 100 restaurants for brunch in the United States in 2025.
Well, tell your boy you better start. You
better make a menu.
You better get a menu up.
Yeah, actually, that would be a really good marketing move. Like, now that we've been named one of the top 100 brunches in America, we decided we would actually start serving brunch.
I need to know what the funny. How does that even happen?
Yeah, like they obviously their metrics are broken. Like whatever Open Table is using
So now
for
you
their
can't believe
metrics,
any of that stuff.
right? It's all a lie. Just
Ugh.
like Yelp. Yelp is a lie too. It's good for user feedback. But a lot of these places, they will have influencers make Yelp reviews for them.
Then you get the revenge posters, too. I mean,
This guy cut me off in traffic, therefore his food sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he
exactly.
supported Trump, so therefore their food has to suck. Like, get out of here.
You'll find out a lot of people will post. They may have the minorest of grievances, if that's the word,
Yes.
and then the whole restaurant sucks. So I don't know that unless I see something repeated, 4 or 5 times, and especially if it's about the health issues.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm weary, but I'll try it on my own.
Sure.
Otherwise, but every now and again, people will post pictures, and you go, "Yeah, that's not for me."
No, absolutely.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Dim sum, you never want to read the sanitation reports. Like if it gets so bad to where they shut a place down, then I won't go there anymore. But other than that, I'm not looking at their dirty dining because I know it's disgusting. Like I smell your dumpster.
You just accept it.
Yeah.
Part of the process.
Part of eating Asian cuisine is knowing that perhaps their standards are not as elevated as us vanilla faces.
Yeah, there's a Chinese spot that's been off early forever, and I made the mistake of asking while I was waiting for my order if I could go use the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Why would you do that?
Okay, as long as you don't wash your hands.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what.
They don't, so they're good.
Employees may not wash hands before returning back to work.
I got out of there real quick, but will I go back? That fried chicken is so good.
course
that
you
beef and
will.
broccoli is so, and it's weird, and I don't know if it's racist, but you kind of go, it's an Asian thing.
That's funny you should say beef and broccoli. I was with an Asian girl when I was a single man, and we're in bed together, and I was like, I want a 69, baby, and she goes, oh, you want a beef and broccoli? Number 69 on their menu.
Drew Garoppolo live.
Numbered menu items.
Up next. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, Dizzy.
So it reminds me also, I was on a Japanese business tour one time. In my former life, I was a businessman. True story. And I had a big meeting the next day with a bunch of clients. But the night before, needed to unwind a little bit, obviously. So I contracted a lady of the evening. And we're in bed together, and I'm giving it to her pretty good. And she's going, oh, nakahori, nakahori. I'm like, oh, yeah. The longer I give it to her, the more she's yelling that, nakahori, nakahori. I was like, oh, great. All right. So we finish up. Next day, I'm out on the greens with my beautiful compadres. So I drain a 17-foot putt. And I'm like, I'm going to press these dudes. I go, oh, nakahori. They go, what do you mean wrong hole?
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Bone bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need some extra cash to help pitch in to buy Greenland? The Bone has you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Now, A phone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, we still have accident activity along Meridian Avenue at Channelside Drive. Also, a problem has caused the Mango Road off-ramp from eastbound I-4 to be blocked. And Pinellas continue expecting delays eastbound along the Memorial Causeway from Reckitt Island Way, which still had the left lane blocked at last check. There's also an accident along US 19 at Alderman. This is Jim with traffic.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. There's no doubt if you listen to the news that the economic landscape is in a constant state of change. And with the uncertainty surrounding the automotive industry, many people are heading to the used car lots. Listen, there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, and chief among them is avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Here at Stingray, we constantly stock 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2022 certified pre-owned Chevy Trax for just $17,600. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray Chevy on I-4 has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota.
call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
This is a cat named Mo, and All-American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range, wants you to know that education is the key to safety, and shooting is a diminishing skill, so classes and training are crucial. All-American Gunslingers has training from holster draw to pistol intro and rifle and skill drills. And don't forget, League Night is a friendly competition with new and advanced shooters every Thursday, 7:30 to 9:30, with prizes awarded weekly. All-American Gunslingers, your rights right down the street from the Gulf of America, your safety, your freedom.
There are 472 reasons to shop auto lenders in Palm Harbor. We call reason number 4 tariff freedom. Right now, almost all new and used cars are being hit with a 25% tariff. That's an added cost of about $6,000 more per vehicle. But at auto lenders, we get our vehicles in a totally innovative way. So you'll find the best one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs, all tariff-free. Auto lenders was always thousands less. Now you'll save so much more. Visit us today in Palm Harbor.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect moment to buy a new truck or SUV, guess what? That time is now. For a limited time only, Ford Motor Company is offering employee pricing for all across a full line of trucks and SUVs. Now, what does that mean for you, you might ask? That means you're going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays. This is an unprecedented opportunity that's going to give you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. Go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. They've got that brand new, big, beautiful showroom you've got to see to believe right on US 19 in Clearwater. You can even check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet Store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet Store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet Store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever, and we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Fuel costs add up. That's why fleet managers like Ed Keeley of Communications Unlimited are switching to Coast, the smart Visa fuel card designed to help business owners save on fuel and cut wasteful spending.
When we first started using Coast, we saved in the neighborhood of $22,000 from our previous month's invoice from our other provider.
Get fuel rebates of 4 to 10 cents on every gallon at Coast's 30,000 partner stations across the country, like Exxon and 7-Eleven. Plus, get greater control over your spending and block unauthorized purchases before they happen.
The biggest change is the controls that the Coast product allows us to have that the other vendor didn't. There was a lot of potential for abuse out there that became virtually impossible with Coast.
Go to coastpay.com/news and learn how to save an average of 10% on your fuel bill with Coast. That's coastpay.com/news to save 10% on fuel with Coast. Coastpay.com/NEWS.
Coast card products are issued by Celtic Bank. All card accounts are subject to credit approval. See terms at coastpay.com.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Sachs is pulling out, and Dick's is going to slide on in. I'm sure you're familiar with Dick's Sporting Goods.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Ready for war, Joe? How you wanna blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some. Hop in your Hummer, the punish is ready. Meet me and Beatles with noodles, we do this do while he's slurping spaghetti. Everybody kiss the floor, Joe, we crack, fuck them all if they move, noodles, shoot that.
Dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddled the middleman who didn't do diddly.
It'll be a cold day and how the day I take it out.
Sounds a lot like he says the F word, but it's the radio edit.
I'm still a fat one that you love to hate. Got you at your mother's waist. Smack you, then I whack you with my. I'll rub your face off the earth and curse your family's children like Amityville and drill the nerves in your cavity filling. Insanity's building a pavilion in my civilian. It can't be the anarchy that humanity's stealing. A villain without remorse is willing to out your boss forever and take all the cheddar like child support. I support Pun in anything he does, anything he loves. A brother from another mother sent for the above. A thug just like me, one of the best might be. Even better, leave it kneeling on their right knee. Spike Lee couldn't paint a better picture. You small change, got your brains getting richer. Hit you with the smacking. what? You get stuck. My trigger fingers itchy as a truck jewels. Cruising in the land, pumping cash rules. Last crew to one and caught 100 trying to pass through. That's true. So who the next to get it? TS the best that did it. Get it off your chest, get admitted, and it's